Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 31 of Sogravia, the last bastion, Fingers of the Mountain. Last episode, our group made the valiant decision to head into the mountains, where they would attempt to deal with besieging giants that are attacking the temple. Now, I'm going to a little pop quiz here. Are we going to Cloud Ruler Temple?
No.
No, we're not, are we? Cool. Where are we going?
Dawn Temple.
The Dawn
The
Temple.
other one.
We're going to the Dawn Temple.
Anders'
I just realised I said Cloud Ruler Temple, didn't I? We're going back to Oblivion again. The Cloud Temple and the Dawn Temple. We are headed to the Dawn Temple. The Dawn Temple is a castle up in the clouds. It is not actually a temple, which is really misleading. But it is a place of worship for Lathander, and it is what is being attacked by giants. Somewhere in the mountains is also a Cloud Temple, which is a very renowned religious place, but we don't really care about that. There is a man locked up in a carriage by the Furian Guard who's being escorted to their temple. Can anybody remember his name?
Ugh. No.
Snake Tongue.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
And if you remember, he locked eyes with Sullivan? Is that
Callum.
right? Callum.
It was
It
Callum.
was Callum. Good, we like that. He locked eyes with Callum, and Callum was transfixed, charmed immediately by his innate, intense abilities. So it's advised that you don't look at or converse with the prisoner at any point in time. That being said, you guys did decide not to travel with the slow carriage, but instead follow the stone obelisks with their green markings all the way up through the mountains to the Cloud Temple. Because to the Dawn Temple, my bad. Because the carriage was moving very, very, very slowly. One other note, you did pass 3 candles, everlasting candles, ever-burning candles, preserved in a small glass bubble. Each one of them was a sort of in memoriam, in memorandum, and the final one said, do not ask questions of the mountain, for it will answer in full, which Obi was able to decipher to be similar to a... Wait, everybody's not who they are. Oh, when did that happen? I just looked at Obi, and Obi is Sullivan. Josh is Jay.
Congratulations.
Jay
That
is
would make Obi
Darth.
happy.
Finally.
Kayla always gets to just stay who she is. And
damn.
Aman was
Unique.
playing Glacius. That was a strange situation.
Congratulations.
Nevertheless, with Aman at your side, you had to begin to head into mountains. And as I was saying, Obi had deciphered that it was similar to a religious parable, saying basically don't challenge the might of the mountain. If things are too difficult, it is okay to turn back. Otherwise, it might answer in full and you will end up dead as a doorknob. And doorknobs are pretty dead. They're almost as dead as Zavril. And on that note, Zavril, could you tell us please how much maximum hit points you are missing right now?
If I can
25,
stop
I
this
think?
cat harass. 20.
20, okay. Obviously with the golden flask, able to gain that back as temp HP in the morning, but temp HP dissipates. Max HP does not. As you continue up into the mountains, it is a slow and steady journey, but a bit of a difficult one. It's you know it's difficult terrain, so to speak, unless you have boots of slipper spiders and all sorts of other things like that. Or you know you leap 25 feet at a time instead of walking, or you float above the ground, or any other strange thing that you guys might do. Nevertheless, it is not riding territory, that is for sure. As you traipse up through the mountain, I will take a D100 from Matt, please. And I've resorted these cards and added a few.
Ooh. Real quick, what was the criminal's name? Snake what?
Snake Tongue.
Snake Tongue.
82.
Was I meant to pick up at something specific? Have I forgotten something specific?
There was a whole camp thing with them talking
Didn't we
at the
finish
end
with
of
the
last
camp?
session.
Didn't we leave them at the end of last session?
No.
Oh.
I don't recall.
I was pretty sure that we ended last session having gone to bed with a long rest and then setting off in the morning without them. Okay, was there some specific conversation that we needed to be having? Is that what I've missed? I don't think so. They were just like, you're fine, go ahead. You had spoken to them about the strange depiction of sort of their traditional depiction of evil had attacked the tower, the wizard's tower, back beforehand. But I don't think there's anything that specifically needed saying or doing. Well, if there is, we'll punish you for it accordingly. Matt, what did you get?
82.
Ooh, I think that's a new card. It is not a new card. As you are making your way out in the morning, Ashrin, you will spy on a slightly lower path down to the side a beautiful elk sort of dancing in and out of the plains, travelling very quickly. It is worth admiring or eating, up to you.
Have we already had
Eating.
breakfast at this point? Or...
Probably.
I don't want to eat an elk.
Don't you?
Yeah, we probably ate with those
Venison's
guys.
pretty good.
It sounds pretty good, though.
Should you wish to chase after it, it is not only an excellent meal, but the antlers can be quite useful and quite expensive. That being said, I don't know, Fox might get upset because they want to chat to it. So, you never know. Or something like that.
I think there would be hesitation, and I think in that moment of hesitation it would get away.
Oops.
And so it remains just a beautiful memory to keep with you. The sight of a fabulous elk gallivanting through the hills. As we make our way the following day, sort of early morning, making our way through the hills, Aman begins striking up sort of casual conversation with you all. And just sort of turns to Ashrin and I know sometimes it's not polite to ask, but how old are you?
Trying to remember what I decided.
Well, maybe she doesn't remember, right?
Yeah, she's so old. She's like, wait, how
It's true,
old
she
am
actually
I?
doesn't remember. That's actually true.
That's what I think. That's what I was getting at. And he sort of goes, "Well, I lose track sometimes, but I keep track of the centuries, right? 6 for me."
Wow, this guy's
Were you-
pretty old.
Born before the war?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know?
I don't really remember anything before about 15 years ago.
Huh. Any idea why?
I don't remember.
He sort of lets out a slightly awkward giggle and sort of, well, that could be a good excuse. That could also be really difficult. Do you remember, like, normal things? Like, did you awake with knowledge? Or were you but a mewling babe 15 years ago? Did you know how to speak?
I knew
and
how to
hunt and-
speak, I knew how to hunt, I had a bow in my hand, and it's never left.
What is the first thing you remember, Ashrin? Callum is curious now.
I woke up in a forest. It was nighttime.
Oh, that makes sense.
Really,
How did you come upon this group of gallivanting gents and gentle ladies?
Ashrin's the only lady.
Well, true.
Sort of, kind of made a bit of a name for myself, taking out some bandits around the forest, and I was summoned along with all of these weirdos.
Summoned? It's ominous.
Summoned.
Were you all summoned?
Wait, Zavril, do you have any magics that could help her regain her memory?
Absolutely not.
You didn't even check
That's
your book.
far beyond me right now.
Could you at least look?
Bravo is not interested.
Gee. Just a flat no.
To be fair, I think most of that stemmed from Jamal knowing that it wasn't a wizard spell that's required, but it was still very amusing. No,
That's funny.
I've done enough searching for your girlfriend. No more favors.
He's all business now.
I'm on the cusp of death. How can I not be at least a little business focused at this moment in time?
You're on the cusp of death.
Forgive me, Zavril.
That was from Arman, by the
dramatic
way.
now.
Arman asked you about being on the cusp of death. But
Oh.
go ahead, Josh, first.
Forgive me, Zavril. Obi, do you have any magics that would be able to...
Yeah, maybe
How?
Obi.
Sullivan,
I might.
Oh,
As much
thank
as
you
I-
for checking.
appreciate this. I'm kind of at peace with it.
Really? What if you have friends or family or anything? They could be looking for you, they could be worried.
And what if I wake up and I find out they're all dead and now I remember them?
Well, we could cross that bridge when we get there.
Or we could just stay on this side of the river.
Well, it's your choice. I respect that. But Obi, you keep looking just in case.
I might have found something.
Oh,
Oh, that was quick.
I know, Zavril didn't even try.
I just memorized what's in the spellbook. Thank you very much.
What kind of
What
wizard
if-
is this?
What if I used polymorph and turned Ashrin into before 15 years ago?
You know, I don't know much about the spell polymorph, but I think that's exactly how it works.
I like
Do
what I'm
it.
hearing.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we should try that.
I guess that won't work.
Arman sort of shakes his head at the discussion and sort of looks to Zavalon. Can we go back to the bit where you said you were on the cusp of death?
Oh yeah, we're all over it.
It's thinking what to say on this. It isn't quite an exaggeration, but it's half true. I do not have very long left.
Oh,
I
you don't
took
look
a bit of
old.
a curse from some Shadowveil magic.
Oh, is it infectious? Contagious?
No, don't worry. You're fine. I'm not. You're fine.
Ah, so this is the reason for the journey into Mistralia.
Correct.
Seek a cure for a curse. He looks around and in a very dramatic sort of stage whisper looks at the rest of you and goes, "Is he worth it?"
Absolutely.
He's my mentor. We need him.
Oh, mentor in what?
Mage's Arcane.
Oh, remember the Mage's Arcane. Mighty wizards there, many of them. Are you a wizard? Looks at Obi.
No, I'm a sorcerer.
Your magic is natural to you.
Apparently. Some random dude on the road said I come from a dragon.
You come from a dragon. That is a strange attempt at explaining kobolds, but very well.
My power comes from a dragon.
That is more like it, yes. As you are saying this, Ashrin and Fox, I will take perception checks, please, at disadvantage, as you're currently, if you have advantage, you can roll straight, as you're currently focused on the conversation at hand, at least somewhat. Like the group is moving together, the sounds of the conversation are a little distracting.
25.
25.
Nice.
Yeah, you hear some footsteps up behind you, and as you look around, you realise that you began sort of wandering a little far. Why is it always, like, why are you always alone?
Thought that was
Scouting.
by design.
It's the Ashrin way.
Yeah. I'm actually going to move the whole group, though, up to... Highlight, please. There we go. Okay, somebody... nobody move your characters, please, for a second. Because it keeps defaulting. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you hear the sound of a couple of creatures moving from below. I think I have an image of these creatures. Let me just get it up for you. Where did the Yeti come from? Oh no, sounds stupid. He's just there to tell you it sounds stupid. That's his purpose in life. I think it's this one. Sorry, it's just taking ages to load. Yeah, you had advantage from the tea that you were given by...
Oh, that was the day before, wasn't it?
yeah.
Do I still have a D8 from Zavril?
I think so.
For your initiative? Yeah.
Nice.
Are we on the wrong
That's
page?
being kept for the
Is
time
that
being.
what's going on?
Sadly, that isn't going to be following you soon.
Yeah, sorry, wrong page. I'm moving you now. Okay, they're a little closer than I meant for them to be. Spread out, dudes. Sorry, I really thought this was ready, but apparently I must have just dozed off while doing it. There we go.
Oh, how delightful.
No,
heck
these
are
creatures are
those?
anything but delightful. Pictures are incoming. They
yeah.
all seem vaguely related,
Where
but
have I
they
seen
are
these little
unusual
fuckers?
creatures. You've seen them in Kalan.
Yuck.
What the heck?
Yes, strange creatures. They do seem related in one aspect alone, and that's that they are uniquely unusual.
Oh, I know what these are. They're nasty.
And they are nasty.
They all look sad.
I like the hungry
They
guy.
are sad. They are sorrow sworn.
Got a big old mouth.
Yeah. But as these creatures sort of approach from a distance, you
Damn.
guys begin to notice them, and you may roll initiative.
Killed them.
Who's
What
normally in
the
control of
hell
Darth when
are
he's not here?
these?
Is that Jay?
I controlled them last time, but someone else can control them if they want to.
Is it
Unless
you?
no one wants to, then I can.
Okay. Yeah.
Come
No.
on.
Go on, that's
I'm
fine.
done rolling.
Whoever can move his token can control him.
I think I can move it.
Better.
Yeah, I can move
Yeah,
it.
great. Then it's your responsibility.
Got it.
Oh,
I
you-
never thought I'd see the day. That was so close to being
Oh,
a 2.
Zavril.
I rolled
Everyone
a
else-
1.
Oh,
is-
Zappa.
That is typical Obi rolling for initiative.
Callum's breaking his trash.
Jay, you should
I
be able to
shall.
add Jazara to extras, correct?
Uh,
And their initiative will go immediately after yours. You can roll from the page if you like, but you can add them to extras if it makes your life easier. Whoa!
Yeah.
The thing around Glacius' character is really cool.
The what?
The thing that surrounds Glacius' character portrait is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
That is funky. I like that.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I've got everybody's initiative. Cool.
Keep it down.
Fox, as you see these creatures moving closer and closer, what are you doing? They're lost, they're hungry,
yeah.
and they are wretched
Mm-hmm.
and lonely. Missed him out.
There we go.
Why am I the Yeti still?
We're climbing those stairs up to, Skyrim.
50-foot radius.
Oh my god.
Oh, that big? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use 3 charges from my Amethyst Lodestone to cast Reverse Gravity.
That's fun.
Not there.
How was that? We're going before.
I don't think I have an actual asset, but
Sorry, reverse gravity. Do you know the radius?
yeah, it's 50 foot.
50-foot radius. I don't have anything
Yep.
that's got a 50-foot radius. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You hit all of those. What do I need to do?
What's the save on this again?
It makes a dex save if it can reach something to grab onto.
Where'd you get this spell?
No, it's from the Amethyst Lodestone.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, dex save, right? I'm all over the place.
Creature can make a dex saving throw to grab onto a fixed object it can reach.
Oh, okay. So only the losts will make the save then, as they have literal psychic leashes that can go into the ground. It's a 5 and a 19.
The 19 saves.
What happens to them? It's kind of a silly question, isn't it? They just float.
Yep, they go up 100 feet.
100?
Yep.
That's a lot of feet.
That is a lot
Yep.
of fun.
The spell reverse gravity in a 50-foot raise, 100-foot high cylinder.
And they just go to the top of it in one go?
Yep.
I love that.
What a spell that is.
Yeah. It reverse. It's a 7th level spell. To be
That's pretty
fair.
cool. That is really cool.
Yeah. Graviturgy's fun.
It is oscillating slightly. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so they're all just hanging out in the air.
They're oscillating.
Nothing happens if we hit them, right?
Nope.
Fantastic.
You're just sort of hitting these things that can't really move.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you will need 100 feet of range to hit them, though. Unless you
No
go in there
problem.
and do it yourself.
Callum's versatile.
I can do that.
Okay.
You haven't done that. Bonus action, hidden step to turn invisible, and have fun.
Okay. Jazara will follow you. I'm just doing a token for you because I completely forgot to do the token. Fuck it. I'm just going to put it right there. Jazara. There will be properly nice art at some point, but for now I'm just going to do this as a temporary token. It's quite a nice token. Okay, that's quite big.
Oh,
Oh,
So cute.
Character
Great.
extras, add character. Come along, come along.
Amon be in initiative 2 or no?
Yeah, what's he up to?
Yeah, I'll deal with that in a second. He's on Glacius' extras. It's fine. I'll
cute.
deal with him. He just goes immediately after Glacius, but I'll play him. It's no problem.
Gotcha.
Ooh, this is a mission. I got back at like 3:15 with session starting up at 3:30, so I didn't have much time to do much of anything, to be honest. Okay, you should now be able to control Jazara and move her around. Fantastic. The only thing I don't know if I got right on her character sheet and thinking about it is what's her movement speed currently? Should be
40
60.
feet.
Okay, it should be 60. Oh no, 40's right, 40's right, 40's right. Yeah, 40's right. Because it's 40 and pounce, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. They don't need to be added together. Cool.
Yeah.
What is she doing? Yeah, whatever it is, it's a big radius.
What's the terrain like?
Yeah, it's
Is it
mountainous. She won't be bothered by any difficult terrain of any sort, but there's little rocky outcrops and things to jump over and leap from rock to rock. It's the edge of a mountain, basically. But she won't be affected by that.
Gotcha. In that case, she'll sort of like run and leap and pounce onto this dude.
Okay. Running, leaping, and pouncing. Go ahead and roll the hit.
A claw attack with that.
Do I make the save first for pounce?
Good question.
I think so.
Then hits it. And then hits it with the claw attack on the same turn.
Right,
That
okay,
target
so-
was
Yeah, what was the claw to hit?
to hit was 15.
Unfortunately, 15 will miss.
Well, dang.
So no strength save required, but you can still bite.
Right, that is a 25 hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
For-
Max damage as well?
Yeah, that's max
Nice.
damage. 16 piercing.
Okay, the Lonely Sorrow Sworn has been hit. Cool. Does that conclude yours and hers?
2 attacks. Just a bonus.
She does. She can help as a bonus action. But, and also if you knock them prone, you can bite as a bonus action.
Alright. Oh, the bonus action doesn't actually show up on the extra sheet.
No, they're really shitty, the extra sheets, but you can just remember it's help as a bonus action. There's nothing else
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, it's easy to remember.
Yep. So assuming helping on this target.
Yep.
Okay. Ashrin, you'll have advantage if you strike against that creature. Those people are in the air. What are you doing?
I will Hunter's Mark that same guy.
Okay.
And then I will start taking shots at it. If we said the first one's advantage.
Yep.
Wow. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
$22 damage, 2 of that being thunder.
That's fine.
Natural 1 misses.
Tragic.
And a 23.
23 will
And I
hit.
forgot to roll Hunter's Mark damage, but I'll roll that twice.
Okay.
27 piercing damage.
Creature's
Well,
wounded.
with thunder.
Oh.
And does that conclude your turn, Ashrin?
Yes, it does.
Callum.
Yay! Okay. First, bonus action, activate my Flame Tongue Sword. Action, I think Callum is going to cast Haste on himself.
Sick.
So I'm hasted now. I'm going to, with my rocket boots, fly over here.
Yep.
And, use my haste action to swing at this thing. And you know what I will use? I gotta remember all my stuff. Great Weapon Master.
Yep.
So I'll take a -5. Alright, let's do this shit. Oof. Okay. That's a 16 to hit. Oh, wait, I have a thing also I can do, I believe. Here it is. I'm gonna use my Built for Success to add a d4 to that.
Okay.
So, 17, which I know hits. Ashwin just did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just barely. Great.
Okay.
Then I'll roll that.
So, yeah, damage.
So that plus the... Is it plus 10?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 24.
Perfect. 24.
Okay. Creature is severely wounded.
Ah, shucks. Well, yeah, I think that's all I can do for now.
Okay. That brings us to these three. Placius, what are you doing?
They're chilling. They're wiggling.
Lacius is going to.
It's difficult terrain, yeah? So that is 60 feet
Is
of
it?
movement speed just there.
Shit. Alright, go right here. Wrong button. 15 feet right there.
Okay.
Ready to attack that dude. Yeah, that's glitz. Wait, does he have a ranged weapon? Let's see. It's a Spellforged crossbow.
Oh.
It does?
I think
I'll
his
take
tattoo increases his range also.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's 100 feet. The dude's only 15 feet.
No, the crossbow's fine. The increased range from a tattoo is not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Tattoos
shoot the
only
crossbow.
once a day as well, so.
Yeah, that is true.
Ah!
That's
Why are
not
you
what I was
here,
trying
Amon?
to do. That's not what...
Come
I
on,
thought it was
Mon.
going to be a token.
Amon
And it
jumps
wasn't a
here.
token, it was just a thing. I was so
Did
confused.
not go through.
I don't know, I'm never on the rolling sheet. You can tell me what you rolled. Oh, you don't know. Just roll a d20 with your hand, or with your mouse. And we'll add the...
13 plus 7, 20.
20, yeah, 20 hits.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm really confused. You shooting this guy up here?
Shooting.
Yeah, 20 hits.
On my way. This dude right here on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that does. 10. 3 plus 3, 6 damage.
Cool. Great, love that. Yeah, anything else?
No, that's it. Good job,
Okay.
Lucius.
So many things. That brings us to Amon. Amon is going to be really, really, really big. Oh, I've got the mouse in the screenshot. How annoying is that? Look, it's got a pointer on it.
Nice.
I love that for him.
A tragedy. A tragedy. He is going to move up here. Yeah, Bannock Brawnandle can take a hike.
I was confused.
Oh, huh. Yeah, maybe. Well, that's a ranged hit apparently, 120 feet. He'll just stay over here then. He's just going to plunder that target twice.
Whoa.
19 and 24.
Wow.
You
Heck.
can actually do it 3 times to be fair, but whatever. Yeah, he ain't fucking about. 67.
Alright, Jamal, you need to play him.
Yeah, bring him.
Obviously, Jamal's stab block will be slightly... He's coming either way. But Jamal's stab block will be slightly different if he was playing him. Funnily enough, that creature is severely wounded.
Very nice.
Love that. I've just hurt the wrong person, haven't I? Whatever. We don't care. This guy's coming in to smack at Glacius. Reaction hit?
Yes. D20. 11 plus 11, 22.
Okay, 22 hits.
Oh, I can reroll 1. Or fighting style. 5 plus 7, 12.
Okay, cool.
Slashing damage.
Yeah, then the creature is going to slash at you. He will harpoon you. In fact, you know what? He could have done that from 60 feet away, but whatever. 17 to hit.
No.
17 to hit.
No,
Make a
yeah.
wisdom save. No,
Plus
you're not
3.
grappled. Don't make a wisdom save. Never mind. That is... there we go. Each creature within 5 feet. Yeah, wisdom save. I was right.
I rolled a 3, so that's a 6.
Cool. Take 8 psychic damage. Zavril, you're up.
You're
And
muted,
muted.
Jamal.
Oh, excellent. Right, okay, thank you. So, this guy here, I will drop a 5th level spell slot on this guy, summoning a Big B's hand
Okay.
Ooh.
right next to him if I can get my asset for it. There we go.
You guys are really going all out with these guys.
I'm scared.
And with the
They look
hand,
scary.
Are you doing the pokey dokey or the fisty wisty?
the grabby, the athletics
Ooh.
check.
Okay.
Strength
Can you
is
do that on
26.
cast? Doesn't it make a fist attack on cast?
Move.
And then on
It's-
bonus actions in future you can do that?
No, when you cast this spell on a bonus and as a bonus action in subsequent turns, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and then cause one of the following effects
Okay,
of it.
cool. Yeah, fine. Athletics check it is.
Alright, so
Wow, that's
yeah.
an 8.
Let me just get these stats here. So an 8.
Plus 5, I think.
Yeah, that's versus an 18.
Yep. It's grappled.
So yeah, he's going to be restrained by that.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be. Oh, is it medium or smaller?
No.
Or is it? It's large?
Sorry, it is medium. It is medium. Correct. Yes.
Alright, so in future I have advantage on that then. And so using my bonus action, I'll have to hand crush.
It says bonus
Subsequent
action on
turns.
subsequent turns. Sure.
Alright, okay, on subsequent turns, right.
Anything else?
In that case, it won't take damage on his turn. No, that'll be it for now.
Elliot.
I will go up here and I will attack this for 6-armed freak.
Yep.
That's a 14 to hit.
Nope.
I will bonus action shove it.
Okay.
Which
Athletics
is
check.
Athletics. That's a 28.
That is more than 17. The creature is
Nice.
prone. You may make your second attack with advantage.
Yes, sir. That's 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
That's 7 slashing, 1 radiant, and I will put a smite into this too. Oh my goodness, which is 3
Oof.
radiant damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Precisely
I always
the
do
damage you
so.
needed.
I'm like the world's worst paladin. Every time I smite, I do no damage.
You still killed it.
Yeah, I guess. That will be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'll move here too. That'll be my turn.
Is there a get out of? Can you ping Bigby's hand, please?
Part of the grasping hands section, so it's separate. Little.
It doesn't say subsequent turn.
It
on
also
the
says
grapple.
nothing about restrained. Do you know?
Oh, he's grappled then, so he can't move towards. Oh, never mind.
Grappled and
Yeah, just
restrained are not the same thing.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, he's just grappled. Yep. Sorry, it was a misspeak. Yep.
Okay, cool. But more importantly, he can't do anything other than attack the thing.
Yeah.
So he will attack the thing. Attack the hand. 27 to hit.
Cat. Damn it.
Cat. How much health has Bigby's
Yeah.
hands got?
AC 20. Health is equal to my hit point maximum.
How
So
much
18.
hit points do you have? 18? You don't have 18 hit points.
80.
Oh, okay. Is that
80.
okay? Cool. So it'll take 22. Putting it to 58. And then it will claw at the creature, at the thing. Ironically, it's going to ask it to make a to make an athletics check or be restrained.
Oh my goodness.
Grappled.
20.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's just no. It is grappled. Sorry, it is grappled. That is it. I'm not able to read things either. Oh, I don't know what that is. I thought it
They're
was going to
grappling each other.
Yeah, they're
How
grappling
cute.
each other, but unlike the
A
other
loving
one, it's
embrace.
restrained. What are all these rolls going on? That was a nat 20 for some odd reason. I didn't even roll it.
Thank
All I
goodness.
wanted was the damage.
That was
Where
an
are we?
accidental. Yep.
15. Okay, cool. Love that. 58 minus 15 is 43. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place today. To be fair, you have thrown weirdly large amounts of strange things at me.
Just getting
this,
silly.
This creature is... Oh, the lost one's dead. The lonely one didn't... Oh, I took a turn for the wrong creature. Alright, Is this creature lost or lonely? It's lonely. Okay. You're meant
Oh,
to
he's
have
got 2
11 health.
friends.
It's going to take its turn now. There we go. Okay. It's going to harpoon at Callum at disadvantage because it's in melee range. 18 to
That's
hit you.
just fine. No.
Okay. That was great. I really did have... I should have done the other thing. Okay, whatever. That brings us to the floating guy. He's floating. Obi.
Alright.
Don't worry, I have no idea
Seeing
what's going on.
Seeing everyone else do these really crazy spells, Obi's gonna look at the flying dude over here.
Cast Firebolt?
He cast
Oh,
Firebolt,
kill.
yes.
Good lad.
Yes.
Attaboy.
Exactly what I
Go
was
ahead. Roll to hit. He's not
25.
by the way. Yeah, 25 hits.
Ooh, 18 fire damage.
Okay, that's pretty good. He doesn't seem to like that. That's not very nice. He's already floating on the top of the sky. Now he's burning. Anything else from you?
Yes, actually. Give me 1 second. Find it. There we go. Alright. Rocky.
It's difficult terrain. I don't think he's going to make that journey. What's his
For a
range?
rock.
He's at home.
He can roll. He can roll down the hill. Yeah, I'll give you it to you. I'll give it to you. Roll him down the hill.
Oh,
Get in
alright.
here, Rocky.
I'm gonna throw Rocky.
Finish the
My
fight.
11 strength.
Like a Pokeball?
Yes. Go.
Go, Rocky. I choose you.
16 to hit.
16 is its armor class.
Oh, shoot.
It's got 4 hit points.
Alright, well, he only did
Okay.
2. Shame.
Aww.
He did 2.
Oh.
Very good.
Very
Very nice.
I rolled a 1
and the
on-
creature just looks down and is just
D4.
like, really? Fox, you're up. Do you want to drop those
Alright.
creatures? No?
Hmm?
Do you want to drop those creatures, or you're just going to
Why?
leave them there? Why? So you can do 10d6 of bludgeoning damage and I can play the game?
No, I think I'll just keep him up there.
Go ahead. What are you up to?
I love this spell. See, I guess I'll move to here. See, that one's grappled. Yeah, I should have gotten
Grappled, not
both of
restrained,
that
yeah.
one.
So it's not an advantage. It's just a straight roll.
Ooh, that's gonna be a mess.
That is going to be a miss.
Yeah, nothing else for my turn. Shar's gonna go for the kill.
Sounds good to me.
They start with a bite. 27 to hit.
Yeah, and it has 2 hit points.
Yay!
Very nice.
Oh, and look at that. Just enough
and
movement.
The pounce. Go ahead and claw.
Oh, sorry, except block. Claw attack. That's a 27 to hit.
27 will hit. Strength save is a 12, so the creature is knocked prone. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Oh, nice.
Alright, that is 14.
And I believe because it's prone, you can make a bonus attack bite if you wish.
Yes. Another bite. 15 to hit.
15 will miss.
Or-
But did you roll that with advantage? Because the creature's prone.
So much.
Welcome to Tom's life. Dane's life. Rhinos. 26 will hit. 13 piercing damage. Nice. Does that conclude her and your turn?
Yes.
Callum.
Great. I will fly over here.
Okay.
And is this thing still prone?
It is
What's
still
the
prone.
situation? Fantastic. Let's attack with advantage. Great weapon master. Oh, very nice. 21 to hit.
This creature is so ugly. Yep.
How rude.
I'm just seeing its face. Look at this creature.
Oh, that's the one I like.
It is hideously ugly.
What'd that mouth do?
Oh,
Die. It's singing right now. It's singing opera.
27 damage.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, okay.
Let's swing again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Yay. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh, I'm still doing Great Weapon Master,
Yeah.
by the way. Fantastic. Uh, 29 damage.
Okay, that is not a small number.
Is it dead yet?
It's not injured yet.
Damn! Well, I used my haste extra attack.
Did you?
Great Weapon Master.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks at haste if you've got 2 attacks.
Oh wait, it's
at
at advantage! That's a nat 20. I don't know why I thought I was at disadvantage.
Nice! Nice. Is that mean you're going to make 5 attacks this turn? That's disgusting. Go ahead and give me some damage. So, regular damage
Should I
plus your
throw-
crit damage.
I'll throw a card on this fool since he's not even...
Oh yeah, go ahead. Woo, let's have a look at that.
There we go.
Double... Okay, roll me your damage. And then we will math it
Yeah,
out.
let's do some maths.
Okay, so that is 13 plus 12 is 25, plus 8 is 33, plus 12 is 45, plus 10 is 55, so it's 55 on the dangerous crit, double to 110. It's fucking wounded now.
Well, I also... Did you add my plus 20 from Great Weapon Master?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic.
It's severely wounded now.
Let's go again. Bonus action
You've got 2.
attack.
Well, you've got another attack first because haste gives you 2 attacks in our world, not a single attack. If you've got
I
2
love
attacks,
that.
it gives you another attack action.
Okay, cool. I was reading the
Yeah, you
card.
read the correct. Read it correctly, but we use a homebrew rule for that because otherwise melees are boring compared to broken ass casters.
Okay. Well, that one was only a 13 to
13
hit.
will miss. Bonus action attack from your great weapon.
Bonus
master.
action attack. Let's go one more again. Oh, baby. 17?
17 is its armor class. Go ahead.
Yes,
some
we
damage.
found it.
I don't think you're going to kill it, but
Oh, well.
Do you-
32
is
more.
that exactly? Okay.
Wow.
Dead.
Yay! Callum's finally
Did it-
coming to his own
Count
with
did
this
1,000
feat.
damage.
Yeah.
Yay! 32 exactly. Delightful.
It was full health when Jazara went for it.
Zara's like my MVP with the fucking
Prone, right? Yeah, exactly. And then you just decided
Callum
to corner it
will-
to death.
Use his free action.
Callum
to
will
high
end
five
his
Jazara.
turn. That's what he'll do.
High-fiving Jazara as a free action.
Glacius, all your targets are 100 feet in the air.
Crossbow.
Get wrecked.
Lacey is gonna read his cookbook, so maybe he can try and learn how to cook better.
Yeah, that's a great turn. Glacius can read a cookbook.
Can shoot with his crossbow.
Those things have weird range.
It'll be at disadvantage. It's more than 100 feet away.
It is more than 100 feet away.
Alright, disadvantage. 16. 11. 11 plus 7. 18. I'm shooting at the dude up top with the wings.
Yeah.
Right. D10
If he had
plus
wings,
3.
he'd be a lot more useful up there.
Looks like wings.
Yeah, it just has
Man,
many.
those are
8.
arms.
Sorry,
Yeah, they look like
8?
wings to me. 8, yeah.
Okay, cool. Bear with me a second.
Now,
Go on, carry on, as you were.
I was
Now,
going to say, to reload a crossbow, that counts as an attack,
It's
correct?
part of the-
Like, you can't.
It's part of the next attack. You can't. So yes, you can't fire it twice in one turn.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
Okay.
So in that case, turn over.
Okay.
What's all this crap?
Actually, I'm just gonna move a little bit, but besides that, turn over.
That's Armand just deleting someone.
Oh, okay. I love that.
He got a 20 and a 27 to hit for a total of 83 force damage. Zavril, you're up.
Yay!
I'll move the hand 60 closer.
Okay.
Oh, shucks.
Then your turn.
No.
Oh.
No. So much sad.
No.
I'm just seeing what my next move's going to be.
Just end your turn.
Alright.
What's that? They've got 10 hit points. Just let him drop them from the sky and end the combat.
You might want to scoot Glacier's back.
Really?
They've got 10 hit points in the sky. There's
These
three
are
of
little
them.
baby ones.
Each one has 10 hit points. They're 100 feet up. There is absolutely no way they cannot die when dropped. Please leave them alone.
I'm gonna
They've
do
had
fireball
enough.
front one then.
You're going to fireball them? That seems a little harsh.
Firebolt.
Oh,
Bolt.
okay. I was going to say, Jesus. Okay, yeah,
bolt.
roll to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a 15.
Yeah, let's just go full overkill.
You say it's a 15.
Yeah,
Okay, that just about hits.
Very
Okay.
nice.
it's 11 damage.
That's more than 10.
Yay!
Okay. The others die of sadness, desperation,
Aw.
despair.
They're sorrow sworn, so they're naturally pretty sad.
Well, that was that fun.
Great work, everyone.
It was great work, to be fair. But the question does arise: why were they here? What were they doing here? They don't seem like natural creatures. Anybody who feels that they would know the mountainous environment or know anything about particularly monstrous creatures may give me a nature check if they wish.
That's right, Sullivan.
I would have preferred
brand.
history check, but you know, nature
on
it
brand.
is.
Yes. Monstrosities or mountain land. Anybody feel like they know anything about that?
Maybe.
No.
I don't think I'd know much about monstrosities other than something just barely in passing that would have been red.
I like mountains.
Bless you.
Dwarves live in mountains.
Yeah. Our man hasn't got a clue either.
I got a 21.
Cool. A 21, yeah. You would acknowledge that the Sorrow-Sworn are usually strange, twisted creatures based on naturally occurring magic twisting the creatures in the nearby environment. So these may have been something else once upon a time, but sort of dark magics have corrupted their body and being and turned them into hideous versions of their previous selves. It's a little bit like the process of radiation to create the sort of monsters you get in Fallout, but instead they've been affected by sort of unusual magics. This means that there is some sort of powerful magical effect somewhere nearby, probably, that is causing this strange twisting of their being.
Yikes. Do we see that cart behind us by any chance?
No, the carriage is quite a long way back.
Well,
They
maybe we
didn't
can leave
even
them a
move out.
note in warning.
Okay. But yeah, you would assume that some sort of powerful, probably naturally occurring magical effect is nearby.
Yikes.
The
What would
giants
be...
know magic?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, but when I say naturally occurring, a phenomenon of the land itself. So this could be a sliver of a plane of different existence. This could be an unusually powerful sort of elemental based within like a volcano or a crevice in the earth or something like that. Perhaps a storm creature that is in the sky, a dragon in its lair. Those sorts of creatures would emit constant magic. around them.
Did these creatures leave any like footprints or anything like that?
The Saurus one, yeah, they do.
Then I would like to ask Ashrin if she would be able to maybe track down where they came from.
I could give it a shot if we want to.
I believe in you.
It might be out of the way.
I just got bardic inspiration from a paladin.
We don't have to
This is what-
necessarily hunt them down now, but it might be good to know if they'd attack again.
I can definitely figure out which direction they came from.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Yeah, you can work out which direction they came from. It doesn't require any sort of check. You're not. You're pretty good at this sort of thing. And you do see them sort of come from a second peak, a little to the east. It's not particularly out of the way if you do want to head that way, but you would assume that you would encounter more creatures of the same kind.
Well, maybe if it isn't too out of the way, maybe we could go find the source of these creatures, maybe put an end to them so that other people traveling on the road don't come to harm.
I'm not opposed to that. If it's not too much of a detour.
Fine by me.
Okay. Yeah, as you track these creatures, you sort of head down the side of one mountain and up the side of another. And you see up ahead, quite a long way up ahead, so 2 or 3 miles up ahead, a crevice in the side of the mountain from which is emitting a dark black mist. It looks like the source of it. But as you are headed up the mountain, you do find yourselves in a second encounter with these creatures. And this time,
shucks.
This time there is a creature there that surely wasn't there before. This creature is much larger and looks much nastier in kind, and it has 2 heads! Why has it got 2 heads?
No.
One of them is a shoulder head, and I'm well aware that this picture looks nothing like that picture, but get over it.
I was really hoping for this guy.
I don't have
They're all
that
singing.
guy. I only have this guy.
You
They
look
are
angry.
all singing. Yeah, that is an angry Saurus one, so it is angry.
I'm lighting my sword now. I'm lighting it. Lighting it.
Oh, there's people being the wrong people in the combat. Let me fix that.
Yeah.
Why did no one say a thing?
What do you mean?
Because we thought it was on purpose.
Yes, I definitely wanted you to be playing.
I don't know what you
Fox.
mean by wrong people in combat.
The cameras are in the wrong places.
Oh, that. Oh, I didn't know.
Oh.
What that meant then. Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about, Josh?
I thought you was talking about the pictures on here weren't always the same ones in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's what you was talking about.
Yeah, so the ones that I ping in the chat are from the actual rulebooks. The tokens are the ones that I've chosen, which look cooler, in my opinion.
I see.
Yeah, this creatures start approaching you pretty quickly. Yeah, I will ask you to roll initiative, please.
Just yikes. Can Callum get 2 good initiatives in one day? It's unlikely. Middle of the road. Fox?
Oh my god.
Classic Obi.
Don't understand.
We're in the same boat. I'm gonna make helms
This
of
is
awareness
what I
for
get for
everyone.
rolling. This is what I get for rolling. Having 1 good initiative roll.
Did either of those
that's
really
right.
high, silly numbers, were either of them a natural 20? Several of them.
No.
Okay.
No.
So this creature will go first. And
Uh-oh.
This rolls a nat 20.
I think
Come on,
we're 2 now
Glacius.
one.
That's not
You're our
bad.
Yeah,
hope.
he-
It's rolled
he got
at
a third.
13. I rolled a 13 for Glacius.
Well, I haven't, yeah, whatever. I rolled into the initiative tracker, I'm afraid. So that will lead us to this creature, this one here, who is going to move up next to you guys. Love that for him.
Oh, jeez.
He didn't get a 30,
Glacius'
so his
range?
initiative will change. Glacius can make a reaction attack.
Protect
That's a
us.
19. You gave crit on 19, is that a thing?
No.
No.
D10 plus 7. 6 plus 7, 13 damage.
Nice. Okay, and then the creature will lash out first at Ashrin. Secondly, at Callum.
Oh,
20 to hit you, Callum.
I will shield.
Thirdly, at Glacius. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
21 damage. And lastly, at Sullivan. 26 to hit.
Oof.
Yes.
12 slashing damage.
12.
Okay, Zavril.
I'm going to drop 4 charges from my pendant.
Uh-huh.
There we go, 4 charges. And I will be throwing out an ice storm. Actually, exactly there. To hit both these.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
Oh, hit me.
Is it Dex or Con? Or Strength?
I believe it is Dex.
Two fails.
Right, so that'll take 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold. Let me just click the button.
Cool. 22 in total.
Yep, and that area is difficult terrain.
Uh-huh.
And for bonus, I will throw a fragile shield towards. I guess Fox.
Okay, Ashrin, you're up.
A bonus action, Starlight Step back to here.
Who would have thunk it? Yep.
And then I will attack this guy who's in the snowstorm with the arms.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpshootering, that's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
26.
Nice. Creature's wounded.
That's
you would
a...
still have concentration on your hunter's mark if you want to move it, by the way.
I bonus action Starlight Step.
Okay, yeah. Just in general, I'm letting you know it exists.
I cast it at 3rd level, so it's gonna last all day.
Nice.
Anyway.
It exists. Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yep.
23 damage.
Creature's severely wounded.
Final attack is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit. He didn't want to turn anyway.
Ooh. Nope.
Oh. Shot so hard you broke the ice storm. There we go.
And that's me.
Okay.
Actually,
that-
I will walk to 50.
Okay. That leads us to this guy who is going to move to here. And he is going to... No, non-creature. He is going to move up to melee range. And he's going to go once at Zavril. 16 to hit. Second one at Zavril. That's the wrong thing, but it's fine. At 10 to hit. And then the last one at Fox. So 26 to hit, Fox.
Yep.
You are grappled and take 24 damage. You are restrained until the grapple ends. 24 slashing damage. That brings us to our angry friend over here. This is difficult terrain. He has 30 foot of movement speed, so that is 10, 30. Does he have any reach? No. Okay, he'll take the dash action and move to here. Elliot, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Yep.
It's a 16 to hit.
16 will miss, I'm afraid.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I
For
have
that.
to,
Was
to
it
say
yes?
I have understood what you've said, and then I will go and read and scroll and find the armor class of the creature. Sorry.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yep, that does hit.
That is 6 slashing, 8 radiant, plus another 8 radiant.
Okay.
And I will shove it, which I probably should have done beforehand.
Okay.
Shove.
Does it say anything in the shove action about how big a creature you can shove?
Shove. The target must be no more than one size larger than you.
The creature is only one size larger than you. Athletics check, please. 20 is what he got.
I got 14.
Okay, he is not knocked prone, I'm afraid.
It's fine. That's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to this dude up here. He's going to move down here, and he's going to go all at Sullivan.
Wow.
And it's a 21 to hit you.
That is my armor class.
You will take 27 piercing damage, and he's basically put his arms through you. He's embracing you. You are grappled. It does say until the grapple ends you are frightened, but you are immune to frightened.
Dude, I have a wife. Let go of me.
But there will be something that happens. There will be something that happens as and when your turn begins.
Cool.
Yeah. He'll also, while he's cuddling you, give a little spike into Zavral's head. 16 to hit you, Zavril.
Jamal.
Callum, you're up.
Okay.
Callum's up. Okay. I will probably cast haste again. And let's go after... if I go over here, will I be flanking this one?
Yes, you will.
Hallelujah. Alright, then I will use my 2 attacks. Great Weapon Master, of course. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Awesome.
One second. Yeah,
Oh, wait.
means I have heard that you have said it.
Right.
17 will miss, I'm afraid.
Shit. Okay, I will not Great Weapon Master the second one. That's more like it. Well, that's a freaking 26.
Yep, that'll hit.
So, yeah. I got 2 shy. Okay, 15 damage, 11 slashing, 4 fire.
Nice. Seems to take full damage of all of those damage types.
And let me see.
You've got haste, so you want to take 2. Oh no, that was your action. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that was my 2. Bonus action. Do I have one of those to do right now? I guess I'll just send out the boy.
Hey,
God, nigh!
back.
Alright, young one. Don't die. I'm gonna send him way over here. 'Cause he's got range.
Oh,
okay,
don't hide him under the
let's-
initiative tracker.
I want him to be safe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have him shoot at the one who's harassing Sullivan.
there are lots of... Oh, the one that's cuddling Sullivan? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the one embracing
I love
him.
that for you. Please hit.
It's a 19.
And 19 will hit.
Oh, is it
Sullivan,
bad? Should I not hit?
you will take 18 psychic damage as the creature that's cuddling you shudders and rocks.
Ooh, whoops.
His embrace tightens. How much
If it
damage
makes
did
you feel
do?
better, I did 3 damage to him. So, think about that.
That makes me
Adam.
feel some things.
Obi, you're up.
Alright, Obi's gonna move right here.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna look out at all the creatures and do his nice little scream.
Oh,
Can you do
They're
that
all
one
with
more,
it.
once more for us? There it is.
They're all within 10 feet, so attacks against every single creature is at advantage currently.
Yeah.
And then for my action, I'm going to twin spell haste on Sullivan and Basis.
Oh my god, the Haste Brothers.
I want to be like Callum.
Aww.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So the big old man is back. I forgot to save it last time.
This guy's just too
Did you also-
silly.
Did you also forget the mouse? The mouse icon.
No, that's stuck on it permanently.
Oh no.
He has a single gray
It adds
hair.
character to the picture.
It's on the original
Yeah.
image. Like, I don't know if you realize that, but like, where is it? Where,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
so,
funny as hell.
oh, but it's not on this one.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, because that one's got a signature, and I cut the signature in the token picture. That's why. Okay,
Oh, good
that's
job.
what I get for moving
I
copyright. Glacius.
Alright. Glacius currently has haste and advantage on all attacks.
Oh, I love that.
That's what he's gonna do. I'm
He's
gonna
a great weapon
master.
master.
Yep,
Yes.
great weapon master in every attack.
Okay.
Brothers.
The first one was a 1, but we're at advantage. Alright, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, that's -5, sorry.
14 will
It's
miss.
14. Yeah. Alright, great weapon master again. So it's 17, 28, 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Nice.
It's template, that's 17, 27 damage. Piercing.
Oh, hold on, I've done 127 damage. Yeah.
Oh, we'll take it.
No, we won't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, another hit.
That's a miss. Alright,
Okay.
4th attack. Oh no, that's a miss again. Actually, well, to 15. I'm assuming 15 misses.
15 misses.
On the big
Yeah.
one.
All right. Well.
Yeah, 17 missed earlier.
Yeah.
Well, bonus action will
Was that 4
Polearm
attacks? Matt?
Master. That was 4 attacks. 3 missed.
Nice, like that for you.
Oof.
The Polearm Master was a 25 to hit.
Nice.
Bonus
Very
action.
nice.
E4 plus 5.
Plus 10.
That's 7.
Great weapon master that as well, right?
I didn't know if I could grow weapon
You
master that
can.
one.
Yep, 17's good.
Oh well.
17 damage is great. Love that for you. The second creature turn.
Yeah. That very well does.
Okay. Bringing out his sword, he will spin once. I'm just gonna roll here because that's really annoying to do. 2d20. Oh, it's a 4d20, isn't it? Because he's got advantage. Let's do that. So it's a 15, 17, and 16. Plus 11, so that's hitting. Our man will go for the same creature. So that's a 3d6 plus 18d8. 3d6. That's 75. Wait, does the creature take poison damage? Yes, it does. Love that. Okay, it's a total of 83 damage. That creature is now wounded.
Very nice.
And that concludes our man's turn. Fox, you're up.
Yep. Yeah, since they're all going to melee with me, 5 little starry motes will emerge from my body, and I'll use my action to cast Circle of Crystals.
Okay, love that for you.
Mm.
Then bonus action, I go into my starry form and I'll do Archer. And just Irish shot, I guess, at this big one.
Yep.
Uh,
So
it's
straight draw.
yeah, yep.
Cool.
21 to hit
21 hits.
is 17 radiant.
Nice. Oh, wrong creature. Cool. Jazar.
Shazar will move up next to me and
All attacks with advantage.
twos. Dang it, forgot it. Click with advantage. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 21, 15 piercing. And then a claw attack. 27 to hit for 9.
Yep. Oh, I've just done 27 damage. Yep. Okay. Is that Jazara's turn? Obviously, taking the help action doesn't do anything right now. because
Yep.
of Obi.
Bonus action. Yeah, turns over.
Zavril.
Okay, so this one here. Wisdom save, please. It is that time again.
9.
That is a fail.
Okay, let's do the
It's
time
a
loop again.
spell.
Cool. Love that for you.
Because last time you dashed,
Okay.
We're at that
Very proud
again.
of you. Okay. Any bonus action?
Yep.
Love that.
Fragile shield myself.
Okay, Ashrin.
This time around.
I will hunter's mark this boy over here. And I will take 2 shots at it.
Okay.
Sharpshootering, because I have advantage on it.
You do.
Thread the needle through all your friends.
That is 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
22 damage.
Yep.
Ooh, wait, plus 4 for hunter's mark.
Yep.
That is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
26 damage.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay, that brings us to this guy, who's going to turn around because Callum gets battering the shit out of him and he doesn't like that.
Hey.
And he's going to attack you with 1 hook, 27 to hit,
Shit. Yeah.
21
Is he still
piercing
grappling
damage.
me?
No,
No,
one
that was
creature.
the other one.
I
How much?
think
21?
Yeah, 21 to slashing damage.
Okay.
Piercing, sorry, piercing. Second hit's a 21 to hit you, Callum.
That will miss.
Third one is a 27 to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Another 14 slashing damage. And the final one is a 19 to hit you, which will miss.
Yes.
That brings us to this creature here, who is going to wail on Zavil. So that is a 24 to hit you.
I will use my reaction to shield that.
Okay. 23 to hit you.
Nope.
Your fragile shield will break on the first attack.
Yeah, the fragile shield broke on the 24.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
And then that'll miss you at 12. Cool, that concludes his turn. This guy is Hunter's Mark. We'll leave that alone. Stay where you are. This guy is going to run around in circles without provoking any opportunity attacks because he's cool. And come back. Elliot, you're up.
Yeah, can I attack the guy who's grappled me?
You can, but you do think
Maybe you
might
should.
take
Can you
damage.
break it first?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, you can attempt to break out. It'll be an athletics check.
Okay. It's a 14.
Oh no.
That's
Can I
I think you just shielded.
do something? No, I didn't shield.
Oh, sorry, that was Zavra, wasn't it? Yeah, of course. Of course you can. What can you do?
I will use Flash of Genius to add +5 to that.
It was a 15 DC, Josh.
Ah!
As
Break out!
Callum gives you the flash of genius, you sort of
Thank
shatter
you.
out.
Callum felt bad.
One of the
for my
arms grappling you
incompetence.
actually falls off.
Uh,
Yeah. Cool.
Was that an action?
That's your
or-
action, yes.
That's my action.
But
Still
you have
hasted.
two.
Sorry.
You're hasted. You're hasted.
I said yes, so you have a second action.
Okay. My second action will be to attack.
Of course. Attack the one that's attacking, that was cuddling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an 11 to hit.
No.
You're at
Oh,
advantage,
you have
right?
advantage. You have advantage because of Obi.
That's an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits.
Ooh.
That is 7 slashing, 8 radiant.
Yep.
And then I will.
You have a second attack.
Yeah. But I'll bonus action shove first.
Okay. Athletics check. He gets an 18.
These fucking fucks.
What's with all the 14s?
Everywhere I go. I'll just attack.
Okay. Second attack with advantage, of course, because of Obi.
15. Does that
That'll
hit?
hit.
Fuck me.
It'll hit. It
It
hits.
hits.
15 is its armor class. Give us some damage.
Jesus. That's 8 slashing, 6 radiant, and I'd like to commit suicide, please.
That's
It's
a
having an
bonus
unlucky-
action. You haven't got one of those right now.
Can't it be my reaction to these dice that I commit suicide?
Are you smiling?
That's
about
a
it?
reaction.
That's my turn, I guess.
Cool. That'll bring us to the creature that was cuddling you. You'll attempt to
Okay.
recharge his cuddle.
I don't like that reaction you just
You know, there's a dead wizard next to me. Go for him
Oh, I
instead.
am. I am, but I've missed.
Delightful.
Damn it.
Zavril, that is a 19 and a 21 to hit you.
Because I'm shielded, that's a no from both.
Okay, Callum, you're up.
Very nice. Great. Let's attack the big boy in front of me with advantage still.
Yep.
Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be a pansy. Ooh. That will not do. That's only an 11. Really bad on the dice column. Quit screwing around. Try again. Okay, that's better. 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
19 hits.
Alrighty.
28.
For 28.
Okay, creature severely wounded.
Alright, let's see if I can finish it.
You
Oh,
can't.
very
Unless you have
nice.
20.
Well, it was a 19,
Fair
so
enough.
22 to hit
Mm-hmm.
with Great Weapon Master. 27.
Okay.
That was 3 attacks, 1 more.
Do you attack at advantage?
I am. Another 19, so
Nice.
22 again. Ugh, worse damage. 24 more damage.
Oh! Oh, just about. Creature was dead.
Oh, he's dead!
Yeah. I didn't realize you had 2 more attacks. I thought you only had 1. Yeah.
Now
Creature's
we're
dead.
in a bit of a
You have a bonus action to attack. If you wish.
dilemma. Do I attack or do I heal? Because Sid's looking a little rough and tumble. I think I'll heal. I'm not going to
Okay.
get greedy. So yeah, that'll be my turn. Bonus action, Sid will heal up.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn, Callum?
Yes.
Oh, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to bonus action, use enhanced weapon on Sullivan and give lightning damage. That's cool.
That is cool.
And then I will look at the... Is this big dude? Does he look hurt?
No, he looks like
This
he
big
can
dude?
only take the dash action. Because
I would attack him with that,
no, he will
Go
still
anything?
only be able to take the dash action.
apologize for that. I hate
Classic
that sound.
Zavro.
Alright, I'm going to use a third
Oh, hold
level
on, hold on,
magic.
sorry. I didn't make a wisdom save at the end of his turn last time. Okay, yeah, he can only take the dash action. Carry on, as you were.
I'm going to use a third level. Actually, hold on. How the dude that lost an arm? How hurt is he?
He's don't worry, he's armless.
All right, I'm back to the original plan.
He's wounded.
Third level magic missile on the dude that can only dash.
Okay, fantastic. Give me a 5d4 plus 5, please.
Four,
That. Okay. 6,
2,
10,
10,
12,
12, 16.
Nice. Okay. Does that conclude your
And
turn?
then I'm going to I'm going to finish my turn. That's it.
Okay, Glacius.
Does Glacius even have a way to get to the creature?
He can just hit it from where he is.
He has
He
range.
can
Oh,
hit this
range
or
over here.
this from where he is. Either one.
All right, the dude with the arm that slash wing problem. Great weapon master attack.
Arm problem here.
Mhm.
He's armless. Okay.
So that's a 25. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
6, 7, 13, 23 damage.
Okay. Creature severely wounded.
All right, great weapon master again.
Do it again. Do it again.
Finish him.
That's a 24, 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Hope you roll a 1. It's a 10.
Which is
27.
Nice.
All right. Third attack, other dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20, 21 to hit.
Yep.
It's 27 again, 27 damage.
Yep. Fourth hit.
Plus the dice was a natural 1. That'll miss.
Yeah. And then as a bonus action, you can take a full attack because you killed a creature this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's what Great Weapon Master does.
Feature. Fantastic. All right.
Yeah, 5.
I rolled an 18. That's a lot. It's like 20 something.
Yep.
It's 9. It's 26 damage.
Cool.
Dang.
Okay. That brings us to our friend Armand. Armand is actually going to take 2 steps back over here, and he's going to launch everything into the guy that can only dash. 1. Oh, stop making me do that. Okay. Two D20 go. So that is a 16, which will miss. A 22, which will hit, and a 25, which will hit. So that makes it a 16 D8 force damage, 73 damage. That's his turn over. Who's next? Fox, you're up.
Yep.
That creature is wounded.
I will action cast Sword of Vitality, and then all this healing is going to Sullivan.
Okay.
Bonus action. So you get to regain a total of 21 hit points.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay.
So that's me, and then Jazar's gonna attack the dash only dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11 on the bite. And then 16 on the claw.
That'll also miss, I'm afraid. Zavril, you're up.
Right. I know I'll be taking this shot at disadvantage, but the one that's Hunter's Marked is still alive, yes?
Very much so.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna strike at this one then with the Firebolt then.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage.
That's 14, so
That'll
that's
miss.
probably 9. Yeah, I'll Fragile Shield Sullivan, and that'll be me for now.
Ashrin, you're up.
2 shots coming at that guy.
You okay?
That's no, that's like 8.
Oh.
I'm assuming that misses.
That misses.
That's like 10. I'm assuming that misses.
That also misses.
Yep, that sharpshootering not going so hot on that one.
Okay.
It happens.
Any bonus action from you?
I don't feel like it.
Okay. This creature here, both Fox and Callum healed in the last round. It sucks in all the healing magic, and it asks for you regenerate it with your bonus action instead of hitting again.
Yeah, I know, but what is this ability?
And he pulls in all that life hunger, and he blasts outwards. I need a con save from every one of you, please, apart from Ashrin.
Everyone gets +5s.
They do.
Is
Not
this against
everybody.
a harmful gas or vapor?
No, it's a nice check, but no, it's not.
Oh my god, with a
I have rolled
+12
this
or
already.
15.
Okay,
Full nat 20.
nice.
I rolled a nat 1. Can
if you
I
got-
give that to Glacius and re-roll for Obi?
Wow.
That seems fair.
No.
It is. It's technically an
I rolled
attack.
a 3.
If you got below an 18, you will take 34 necrotic damage. If you got above an 18, you will take half of that, which is 17.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and kill Zavril, because he likes to look at that.
No.
15,
Attack me.
10,
They're not falling for it.
natural 20. Gotcha.
Several, no.
Silvery barbs.
You don't have silver barbs, it's bad. Zavril, you will take 42 slashing damage.
No, you won't. I will take all of that for you.
Nice. Sullivan, you'll take 42 slashing damage.
Yeah, I've got 2 health.
That's more than 0. And that'll conclude its turn.
Anything for my friends.
This guy will take the dash action and stay still. He's having a great life. Sullivan, you're up.
I don't know whose idea it was to confine these creatures. But they have a lot of explaining to do.
Couldn't possibly have been you.
I'll attack the guy that's Hunter Marks, isn't
Yeah, I know what you mean. The one who can do something.
Yes. That's a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, we need to kill this thing.
That's 12 slashing, 7 radiant.
You have an extra 2d6 lightning damage.
Ah, yes.
Creature is
Hell
wounded.
yes.
Roll that. Plus 9 lightning damage.
Nice. That's good damage.
Yes. And then I will bonus action shove. Which is a 28 on my part.
Now we're talking.
Nice. Creature's prone. All your attacks will be at advantage. You've got 3 more attacks.
Get his ass.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 will miss. 17 will hit. 17 will hit. That's its armor class. Sorry. 17 hits. It's the other one that's got 18.
Okay, that is 13 slashing, 5 radiant.
Yeah, you don't need to spell that. 18's great.
Okay, then I'll attack again.
Third hit. Advantage.
21 to hit. And that's 10 damage altogether.
Yep. And your final hit.
And last one is 27 to hit.
Nice.
Damn.
And that's 17
Creature
damage
severely
altogether.
wounded. Does that conclude your turn?
And haste is just an extra action, right?
You've just taken an extra action, yes.
Yeah, it's just the action you get.
You don't
back.
get 2
Okay,
bonus
yeah,
actions, yes, correct.
Yeah, that's
Callum.
okay.
Oh,
Creature is prone.
Thank you. Sullivan, you're too kind. Set him up for me. Yeah, let's go. Great weapon master.
Sure, you can repay me with a long rest after this.
How about
Been awake for 2 hours.
21
How about I
to hit.
just aura vitality heal you?
Oh, that wasn't good. 22 damage. Let's go again. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes. 29 damage.
Okay, creature's on the cusp of death. Bit like
Ah, damn
Zazzle.
it. Okay, well, whatever. I'll take it. Oh, I'm so mad. That was a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, well, I'm not going to use a card on this fool.
No, you don't even need to roll. He's just dead.
Great. Then I will inch forward.
Okay.
Then let's go for the other one. Not at advantage. Why couldn't that would have been now? So I think I have 2 more attacks.
You are at
One's a
advantage. You're
bonus action.
flanking.
Oh,
Well, you are now.
yay!
Oh,
Okay.
yes, that's screwed.
30-20 to hit.
Yep.
25. And my bonus action attack. That one's only a 13.
13 will miss.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Obi.
Hoo.
Alright. Going to look at my dying friend and cast Cure Wounds.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Cute. Pointless, but cute.
Thank you, appreciate you.
No,
Pointless
it's never
but cute.
pointless.
Well,
That's 27.
Nice.
yeah.
That's
Bonus
a good
action.
heal.
We have to help Fox. Bonus action, I'm going to use Enhanced Weapon on Glacius.
Yep. Whose turn it is?
Glacius and Obi
Look
were
at
paired
that.
up again. That's so cute.
Alright. Glacius will first attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna just skip over, Matt, if that's alright. It's got 50 health. There is no way you don't kill it with 4 attacks. We'll just let it
Great,
die.
sounds good to me.
Yes. Because as you slay this creature, you guys look up to the crevice in the mountain, and you see a creature sort of spreading huge bat-like wings out of its back. It appears demonic in nature. It looks over at you all. It takes flight into the sky. Flies straight on past you. As it looks down at you, it unleashes a blast of black necrotic energy. Sort of here-ish. rupturing a huge crater in the earth. Sort of 30 feet wide, black, smouldering mess. You get the impression the creature purposely fired it not directly at you.
Here's me thinking he's got really shit aim.
It points...
Did it look like the thing we've seen before in the
It
past?
doesn't look like anything you've ever seen. It's demonic in nature, and it's huge. It has massive bat wings. And you can give me a religion check. And it points a black gauntleted fist at the crevice, and its fist briefly sort of lights up with radiant light, sort of almost in gesturing to say, go ahead, go up there. What was your religion check, Obi?
20.
The creature was a Balor. Balor, I never know how to say this.
Isn't that a demon?
Yes, it is. It is a rather nasty demon. Probably a little beyond your scope. But it's flying off. So you'll be alright.
Do we know, can we tell what direction it's flying to?
Yes. Why is this not coming up?
There's a demon.
Uh-oh.
Bear with.
Oh, that's what that was.
Its name is Balor.
It looks like that.
You're on a first-name basis.
Oh, it's one of
Crikey.
them.
Yeah, huge
He
wings.
tried to kill Gandalf.
A little bit, yeah. And he points at the crevice and then flies off in the opposite direction to the west.
To the west.
Does this
Like
match the
apple.
description of the creature that the wizards told us about?
No.
Or no? No, they were winged ladies, right?
Yeah, they were winged ladies and they were
Yes.
normal size. They were humanoid size.
Okay.
But upon the cusp of your victory, we will take a short break. Be right back. Oh, hello and welcome back to Sogravia, the Last Bastion. At the end of that battle, Jay, you had Aura of Vitality up. It heals for what, roughly 200-ish? Is that correct?
Yeah, something like that. I had 9 more uses of it.
And
But
you were
2d6
in
plus
chalice form,
2d8.
Were you in chalice form? Can you switch to chalice form nice and easily? I don't know. You at that
Yeah.
point? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, level 10, I can do what I want.
Yeah, at that point, you guys can heal to full health.
Yay!
Um,
Oh, I'm gonna use my my little infused ring also to get one of my 3rd level spell slots back.
okay.
It's that much health because we're all missing a lot of health right now.
No, I don't think you're missing that much. Jay, what is it? It's
Okay, to do what? It's 2d6 plus
Times
2d8 plus 5 times 9, so 18d6, 18d8 plus 45.
That sounds delicious.
Alright. Heals for 65.
I think that'll cover you guys. Oh, technically there's a 45 off of that, right? So it's 103 plus 113, 226, 216 health. Which should be enough, I think, to cover most of you. I don't think there was that many people injured. Those of you who were injured badly, but I don't think that many people were badly injured.
Yeah, I mean, I needed like 80.
Yeah.
You're
I
good.
didn't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can have it all.
Obi
I'm
needed
good.
Like
I mean,
100 combined.
Okay. But as you look up the mountain, having seen this Balor vacate the area, you do still see the crevice there. Is that where you're headed?
What about the bit that he threw something at over here?
Yes, it's just a crater of broken earth and black. Yes, it was almost, perhaps to get your attention, perhaps just to show what he could have done before leaving.
he's trying to
You're
intimidate us.
not really sure what that was about.
Well, into the crevice?
Yep.
Into the crevice.
The crevice.
To the blackness.
As you head up the hill, you note that what appears to be a rough staircase almost has been chiseled into the stone leading up to the crevice. As you reach the crevice, you see a huge silken curtain hanging from one side to the other, just inside. As you
Ooh,
arrive,
curtain.
the curtain is pulled back, revealing 2 small humanoid creatures, roughly 5 foot tall. Both of them appear human-ish, and are wearing nicely delicate yellow knitted hats.
Oh
as they,
no!
As they pull the hats, as they pull the curtain aside, standing in the centre of them is an illithid or mind flayer. In his left hand, he clutches a skull with a little yellow knitted hat on top of the skull, which is in the art, obviously, because you try finding that. In his right hand, he holds nothing at all, but he puts his hand up to his temple and he taps it briefly, and then speaks out in common. The words seem to be emitting from somewhere behind him or perhaps around him. They do not appear to be emitting from his mouth. Welcome. The Sovereignty is looking forward to speaking with you. I will be the emissary. I will help you with this discussion. Your presence is required.
We don't like the Sovereignty.
Is that so? The Sovereignty does not think your opinion is of any consequence. Come forward. He turns and he begins to walk away from you into the crevice. You will note that as you look to the side, especially if you have dark vision and especially if you can see very well in the dark, you will note that lurking in the shadows are various creatures, some of which are wearing hats and some of which appear dangerous in nature. One creature you're sure is a vampire who is holding to a wall slightly higher. You can actually see his fangs out as his lips are withdrawn. Another creature on the side is one of those sorrow sworn with huge wings. You haven't seen that one with wings before. It stands in the darkness and its hand is sort of twirling something about this size in it. It appears to be looking on.
That's actually really good that the powerful creatures don't have yellow knitted hats on. That means they can be turned on their masters.
Does it?
Does it?
What if they turn
just mean
their
they couldn't get any hats
thralls
that
into
fit?
these creatures?
Or maybe they just didn't want to wear a hat.
I guess I personally will walk on through.
Yeah, very briefly, you hear a slight whisper. It doesn't appear to be the same voice as the anything that just says, "Resistance will be futile."
Although if there's no lie, I will activate my gem of brightness. Sorry, our fellow.
The anything sort of
creature.
no need, apologies. And with a gesture, small pale globes of blue light line the way all along the hallway. And this hallway is grand and etched with marble, and in each recess sits a different creature. Each one fairly still, appearing restrained in some way. You spy a frost giant, a hill giant, a cloud giant, and a storm giant in perfect synergy, one after another. In another section, you see some sort of demonic fiend that you don't recognize. With 6 arms, it is waiting very patiently with a blade in each hand. Each one seems frozen in its recess, held back in some way. They don't seem to be able to exit. Sorry, Josh, go on.
Is the creature the one that the big, thing that we found in the lake that's controlling the yellow hatted knit?
Aboleth is the word you're looking
The
for.
aboleth. Is the aboleth collecting one of every type of creature?
That's cute.
Are you asking out loud?
No, it's an assumption in my head.
And what do you want me to do with that information?
I would just want you to know that if that's the case, that I'm clocking on.
As you make your way down the hall, there is suddenly a large gap on the right-hand side, and in a huge sort of section of the crevice lies a dragon, his chin upon the floor. He is black and silver, and closer look will reveal that his eyes are a pale blue, as if not quite alive. The skin holds from him in tatters. He softly snores as his eyes do appear open but glazed over, paying little attention to your passing. He does not have a hat.
Okay.
Can I go touch it?
If you try to move towards it, you will find that you reach a certain point in line with the wall, and you hit an invisible barrier that you cannot get through. The illithid will turn, and the barrier is as much for your good as for anybody else's. You wouldn't want some of these creatures getting free.
Why do you have them?
I do not have anything. The sovereignty has its purpose.
What's the purpose?
That is not for me to know. But perhaps you could ask.
You know what the Sovereignty did? They ruined the festival.
How dare they? Their biggest war crime.
He turns to you and...
This
That
is
is-
unforgivable.
That is most unfortunate. I'm sure they had their reasons. Please,
No.
come with me and you can speak to somebody who can answer your questions. For now, I am merely to show you the way.
Oh, he's like, take me to your manager.
They've got to answer for this.
He leads you to the end of this grand marble hallway. Countless other creatures of strange descriptions, and some that you recognize. There is an elf, a halfling, a dwarf, a human, a kalishtar, a gnome. There is, on the back of one of the walls, just a blueprint against the wall. Written in a language that doesn't immediately seem even like a language. It's just strange symbols on the blueprint. As you continue onwards, you will see a mind flayer.
Uh-oh.
And the illithid seems to sort of turn his head away slightly as he walks past what may be his compatriot. Some of these creatures appear alive, and some of these creatures appear dead. As we're walking through, a man sort of looks to the side and... Oh, it's a good place to come for a visit. Perhaps they're studying biology with the means of bettering our future.
No.
Sort of a self no. Or perhaps they're not. The illithid gestures towards the corridor at the end, and as you reach the end, there is a large set of double doors before you. They are vast, almost 60 feet in height and 40 feet in width. He pulls a small silken cord, and the doors retract into the walls. You are upon a balcony. Before you is a lake, over which is a glass dome. Inside this glass dome is a single creature, like the Sovereignty Aboleth you saw before, but much, much larger.
Uh-oh.
As we look down and see this thing, I say in my mind, assuming that it can read my mind like it has before, and I just say, "We meet again."
Ooh, I love that.
As you look down, you see that certain creatures are in the globe with it. One appears to be massaging its back, one appears to be pruning near its eyes, and a drow moves across its forehead with a tiny little blade doing something that doesn't quite make sense to any of you. The head slowly reclines upwards and then moves down. The emissary speaks. The Sovereignty greets you. It recognizes that one of its kind has met your kind before.
Yes. We have a history.
That you do. And now you have a future also. You are given a task. It is known to the Sovereignty that you go to visit with the those you call the Furian Guard in their castle, but more importantly, you go to deal with the giants that siege that land. From these giants, you will attain the Helm of Disjunction that they keep within their halls. And you will return it to the Sovereignty.
Why would we do this?
You sense some hesitation. The aboleth looks almost vexed in its water, and it looks at you. And sort of, it opens its mouth wide, row upon row upon row of teeth showing. And the illithid looks at you, and the Sovereignty asks if you do not value your life.
I value my life.
Then you
That's
I
the
do
last
not.
aboleth, if that aboleth valued its life as well.
The Sovereignty acknowledges that you have slain a minor member of its horde, but you made your way here through the Museum of through the Museum of Monsters, did you not?
Yeah.
I don't know where we are.
Interactive park.
The Sovereignty invites you to question the logic of defying such creatures.
Why do
Well,
you
they
have
can
all
be
these
commanded.
creatures?
For our interest and our collection. We must understand all creatures, to control all creatures. but the sovereignty mostly wishes to learn. You will
If they
retrieve
feel
this
lying.
helm.
If you have these creatures under your command, why do you not just send them to retrieve this helmet?
Yeah.
Valid question.
Kind of just peeks over Sullivan's shoulder. Yeah!
I'm helping.
The sovereignty acknowledges that this helm creates a weakness in their power and control. You are not under the sovereignty's control, therefore you may act.
And you honestly believe we would do this for you? We would help your plans?
We do not need to believe. We can guarantee it if you would prefer. Though we'd prefer that you volunteered your services.
What's in it for us?
Survival.
I'm gonna look around and see how we're all still currently alive. We're pretty good at that.
Oh, we make a Christmas save.
I love how
I
defiant
love
Obi
this.
is.
Defiant Obi. He does not fuck with the yellow knitted hats.
No.
In my notes for enemies, the number one listed is the sovereignty.
Oh. Priority 1 before
Yeah,
Shadowveil.
it's arch nemesis over here.
Can I re-roll that? Can I use a card and re-roll that?
Ooh, I love that for you.
Yeah, you can use a card if you want.
Ooh.
Do it.
Right.
Do it.
Oh, but you've got a
Alright,
plus
that wasn't
5.
much
You've got a
better.
+5 from me.
You've got a +5 from Sullivan.
Oh,
I was
that's
also
true.
going to give you a +5
You
from
can't,
Flash of
you
Genius.
can't give a +5 from Flash of Genius. You can't see the effect.
Is this against a harmful gas or vapor?
No.
Okay, but that's a
I
21.
just need to
That's
see
a
a creature.
21.
Show me Flash of Genius.
Ooh, it might be a 26.
When a creature within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw.
It doesn't make any sense, though, right? Because how do you know he's making a saving throw?
I'm helping. I said, yeah, in like a supportive way. So we're showing a unified front.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
And yes, I will mark a use of Flash of Genius.
Okay.
So that's a 26.
As the creature tries to probe your mind, Obi, it feels a little resistant. And it sort of negligently, you see its eyes sort of almost scrunch up and then open up again. And the aboleth sort of intones itself into your minds, frustrating in an inky nature.
Wait, I have a ring of mind shielding also.
You do.
Oh my god. Iron walls around this.
Yeah. The doors behind you slide closed.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And the aboleth sort of looks up and... Do you believe... the Illithid says to you, do you believe that you could survive trying to escape? Kobold?
Maybe.
Do you wish to
Does
try it?
anyone?
I'm gonna look up a Sullivan. What does Sullivan's face look like right now?
His face. Part of him's like, does someone have like dimension door or something we could use to get out?
Oh, that's literally the thought I had immediately. If I can cast Dimension Door like 3 times in a row.
Okay, so that's
that's so cute.
like half of his brain is like, thinking of ways that we could get out, and that's a possibility. And the other half of his brain is thinking, like, his plan was to not like massively agree to it, but go along with it just so we can escape and then fuck off. And not help.
Mm-hmm.
But now that the doors have slammed
You
shut,
just hear out loud, your thoughts are audible.
Sure, but
Irrelevant.
he's not hearing this monologue.
He is.
This is
what
just
Sullivan's
me.
thinking.
This is just me. Okay, fine then. He does like Sullivan's like hand is like almost like twitching over his sword in case we are about to have to fight our way out.
Emissary, call the Dracolich.
Uh-oh. Not that.
We will listen.
The emissary servant makes a gesture with but to what guarantee do we have? A valid question. Perhaps the elf. A valid hostage. Should we keep the elf until you are ready to return the helm?
Oh,
No.
Aman. I was like, who?
No, they don't mean a man.
Yes, I do. Take him on.
That's what I figured they meant.
Amon sort of looks at you, and I don't know about you, but I'm all in favor of cooperating.
I have a deal we could make right now.
You wish to retrieve the Helm of Distinction, so that you may survive?
Yes, but I have a follow-up question. Yes, but we could add a bonus. Do you dislike the Shadow Veil?
You wish a boon. The Shadow Veil are useful in their own way.
Do you wish to defeat the Shadow Veil?
The sovereignty does not defeat. It controls, it manipulates, and it uses.
I don't think you can control the Shadow Veil.
What you think is of no consequence.
So you're telling me you're more powerful than the Shadow Veil?
How do you measure power, Kobold?
You talking riddles. Basically, if you were to have all the sovereignty line up in a line, and all the Shadow Veil line up in a line, and you attack each other, who survives?
To suggest a dance.
Love that.
Did you say a dance?
That's what they asked. The sovereignty would not be in such a position. But, for what it is worth, in times like those, numbers count. Right now, I believe you find yourself outnumbered. Instead of asking questions pertaining to the Shadow Veil, why don't you ask the question that is burning in your mind, Kobold? What is the boon you wish?
Obi's genuinely confused. He doesn't know what he's talking
Well,
about.
you said, do they dislike the Shadow Veil? That was a precursor to a further question, right? What was the further question? What were you going to ask?
You help us defeat the Shadow Veil.
A gift for a gift. That would be sensible. Return to us the Helm of Disjunction, and we shall give you something to aid you in your journey.
What is the
What does
purpose
this helm do?
Sorry.
What does what?
Oh yeah, have we heard of this item?
I was just asking, what does the helm do?
The Helm of Disjunction.
I've heard of it from the movie Dungeons and Dragons, but does
give
Callum know?
Give me a history check.
History, 17.
No, I haven't heard of it. What
Ah,
about Obi?
shucks.
Obi, history check? No.
Ah, shucks.
But the Elephant will answer. The Helm has the means to dispel or prevent magic in a certain area. It disrupts the sovereignty's sway.
What is your purpose of collecting all of these people?
Collecting the people. Ah, you mean the menagerie. To learn.
Yes. And what will you do with the knowledge you gain?
Many things. But do you not seek knowledge for the purpose of knowledge?
Well, there comes a point where there must be another motive behind requiring so much knowledge. There must be an end game. What happens once you've acquired all the knowledge?
An end game? What do you speak of? The sovereignty does not end. That does not happen.
What happens when you gain all information about everything? What happens then?
That is not possible.
So your goal is to do something impossible?
We seek to gain all knowledge that we can.
And what happens once you've done that?
Knowledge is ever growing.
You never will.
No, but what if you do?
That is not possible.
Then what?
For when we have learnt everything, there will be new things to learn.
Well, what if the world ends? Like, time and space comes
Ask
to an
pointless
end.
questions. It is clearly the limitations
Oh,
of your
why ask
mind.
pointless questions?
Well, no. I think, hold on. I think Sullivan's on the right track. If the Shadowvale just take over the land, it's just one culture, right? There's nothing left to learn. You've lost all these people and all their different
The lack of diversity
lives.
would be frustrating. You are correct. We seek to preserve the balance.
Most of the continent's already gone.
We seek to preserve the balance.
Then would you say the balance is off right now in the favour
We
of the
seek
Shadowvale?
to preserve the balance. It seems to have got stuck.
Uh-oh.
It
Oh,
has
no,
got
it's
very
skipping.
stuck. I think we found a bug
Give
in
him
the
a smack.
programming of the sovereignty.
Oh no, why is it playing 3 songs at once? Don't do that. That'd have been very
Oh,
messy.
this is...
Just one song at once,
He's
thank you.
controlling the Roll20.
Oh no. We seek to preserve the balance. We will provide something to aid you in your quest against the Shadowvale. You will seek the Helm of Disjunction and bring it to us.
This might
Otherwise,
seem
the elf
silly.
will be removed. She is precious to you, is she not? You always value the females of your kind more than others, for they are the only ones that can
Whoa,
reproduce.
sexism.
Why
that
did you
not
choose
so?
the elf out of all of us?
Because she's the girl.
You value the females of your kind over others, for they can reproduce. Is that not so?
Well, not by themselves.
No.
And because they're prettier.
We value everyone equally.
This is not so.
That's not
There
true.
are some of you in your
How are you
party
gonna
that
tell
you
me what I value?
There are some of you in your party that you value more than others.
Not based on sex.
Some of you feel otherwise.
I turn
Armand
around
just sort of
to
looks up.
sex and-
Guilty as charged!
Wow.
He's like, look, man, women are important. Just saying.
Oh my goodness.
Amon doesn't count.
No,
Well,
he's a
yeah,
passenger.
this party is Rizless, so yeah.
Amon
I
is
get a
not a
say in
shadow
this?
hunter.
Yeah, Ashwin, what is your say in this?
I like my life. Let's get the helmet.
Okay.
And as they value the females more than others, they follow the female. You may leave.
It-
The doors slowly retract open.
Sorry,
What
going
if we left
going,
places?
going back slightly, when they were, I mean, they were speaking in our minds the whole time, right?
No,
So
the
there was
elephant
no
is
way to
speaking on
get-
their behalf. Out loud.
Right, but there's probably no way to get like an insight check or anything.
What are you
right?
trying to work out? What are you trying to
Well,
find more
when he
about?
was talking about all they want is knowledge, that's it, and and to preserve that. I wanted
They
to
haven't
know
said
if
that.
was...
They have said their current purpose is to seek knowledge. Seek all knowledge for the sake of knowledge.
Right. But I can't do like an insight check to see if they're lying.
What more do you wish to
That's
know?
not their real purpose.
The Illithid asks you, what more do you wish to know? We seek knowledge. We seek to
I can't
preserve the
say.
balance.
For now, but I feel like
The sovereignty has no
motives could
desire to rule.
change. Then why enslave people with yellow knitted hats,
It is to mark
if
them.
not to rule over them?
It is to mark them as ours.
Well,
I
not
don't
all
think
of
the
them
hats
are
actually
marked.
do anything. I'm just
That
saying.
equals ruling over them. You mark them as yours.
But then there are creatures here that aren't marked.
They are marked in their own ways.
So then what's the point of having them marked differently?
Some must serve,
In what way?
in whichever manner befits them best. You would make a fine warrior.
A warrior? I
Do you
thought all
wish
you
to
wanted was
serve?
knowledge. Why do you need warriors
Got
if
you
all you
there.
want is knowledge?
The sovereignty's purpose is knowledge and the collection of knowledge. Those that serve aid in that purpose. You retrieving the helm is serving in its own way. This will increase our knowledge. We seek to preserve the balance.
Is it balanced though? What are you balancing out by obtaining all this knowledge?
We use the knowledge
What-
to maintain the balance.
Balance of what?
Of everything. Of life, of death. of one power and another, of diversity, as your mechanical friend pointed out.
And before you started this, there was imbalance?
There is always imbalance. We seek to preserve the balance we can find.
Why do you think you can do that? Why do you think it's your job?
God complex.
It is not our job, it is our choice, it is our purpose.
What did you do before this?
Before, there is no before.
Of course there is.
Before the Aboleth, there is nothing.
No, before you started looking for
We
knowledge,
have
what
always
was you
seek
doing?
knowledge. It is our purpose.
Before the sovereignty started.
There is no before the sovereignty.
Okay, where did
It's
you
not
come
possible.
from?
What did you ask, Michaela?
Where did you come from? Were you always in this crevice?
Mother's maiden name.
Yeah,
Street dress
exactly.
child.
Yeah. Are you a Shadowvale?
You speak of the water in which I reside.
Yes, exactly. Was this here since the beginning of time?
It goes into the earth, but no, I was an egg. Before that I was the sovereignty. Before that I was an egg. Before that I was the sovereignty. Before that I was an egg, and before that I was the sovereignty. And this
Oh.
Aboleth remembers. They all
What
remember.
are you talking about?
There is nothing
And-
before the sovereignty.
And
They are
all
just
of these sovereigns, they've all been trying to acquire knowledge.
We are one.
You, in these previous lives, have only ever been
Our
looking
purpose
for
is to
knowledge.
attain knowledge and preserve the balance.
Well, why
how-
don't you just ask nicely instead of enslaving everyone?
We
Sure,
have
some
found
people will
that
be
our
willing to
methods
help.
are far more efficient. We have perfected
It's not
our
because we
methods.
killed your friend.
They were weak. You culled them from the herd.
is
They were but a child.
was there something that caused this hunger for knowledge?
It is our purpose. We do not comprehend your question.
Have you been around since the beginning of time?
There is nothing before the sovereignty.
Did you?
Yes,
Are they lying? I feel like they're lying.
You don't think this creature is capable of lying. I will tell you that.
So
If there was nothing before the sovereignty, that means you created everything, and thereby you have all the knowledge already because you started
We
it.
were there at the beginning, but we did not make it. We were first.
So what made you?
Those you call the gods.
So the gods were there before.
got you.
Okay, you've got to remember that I am working with the same D&D law that you guys are. Okay, so bear with me.
Successfully logic check the
No,
Aboleth.
no, they came before the gods.
Oh damn!
Oh, like sharks. Guys. Sharks are infinitely old, okay? Look at us.
They are galactic sharks. Was there
So does that
any...
mean you know the gods?
They were old friends.
Mm-hmm.
They were known to us once.
Do you know
They did
Denir?
not preserve the balance.
Denir is my god. Do you know Denir?
Like us, Daenerys seeks knowledge. Perhaps a worthy cause.
As do I. As do you. Wow, we have something in common.
There is something else in common. We are seeking the helm. And so are you.
I think we should take our leave.
I have one last question.
Oh god damn it!
Speak!
Is it not a futility in your logic? You seek to preserve the balance, and yet there's always imbalance. Isn't your own actions in itself
Is striving
preserving
towards
the imbalance
perfection...
by maintaining?
Is striving towards perfection futile?
Yes, because perfection can never
Perfection-
be reached.
You are wrong.
Well,
Your mind is
perfection's not
limited. You may
balanced.
leave.
Perfection's not balanced though.
No, but they're pointing out the same thing. You strive towards perfection to get better and better and better. You don't have to be able to attain it for it to be worth striving towards. That's what they're saying.
But isn't the balance of
I respect that.
You can't make perfect balance, but you can still push things
No,
towards
but
it.
isn't the balance of you seeking all this knowledge a force destroying it all?
What are they destroying?
To balance it. So, like, if they get, like, all knowledge, there's nothing to counteract it, right?
It's an
I
imbalance
think
of
they're
time.
saying when they get all knowledge, by that point, more knowledge will have appeared.
They will never get all knowledge. That's not possible.
Then what's the point? I'm leaving.
Callum feels a kinship with the aboleth for a second.
Oh, god
The
damn it.
sovereignty is I think the sovereignty hit the nail on the head when they simply said your mind is limited. You may
Callum
As
doesn't
a-
Logic is limited.
Nah, he's
Not
also a perfectionist, and you know, even though his sins keep fucking up, you gotta still.
And he
keep
knows he
trying.
won't achieve perfection, but you've got to try.
It will never be perfect.
Callum just reaches into the bin bag full of yellow knitted hats and takes
I
one out.
pop one on.
And as you are leaving, the Illithid will tell you, the hats are not made before the creatures need them. The creatures make their own hats.
So cute.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's even worse.
What
You
if they
enslave
don't know
them
how to
and
knit?
force them to make hats.
Do they learn how to knit once
The
they're
knowledge
part
is
of the
granted to
sovereignty?
them.
That's fantastic. Okay, that was the last question, honestly.
You can leave. As you head out, you do see that the Dracolich has woken up and is sort of nuzzling at its invisible barrier. It looks at you as you walk away.
I will wave.
It will glare at you angrily.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, quick question. Isn't the Dracolich, isn't that what we saw flying like a long time ago? Or am I making that up?
No. You thought it
never
might
mind.
be, but it was a creature made of bones. It was like a bone dragon, not a Dracolich. The Dracolich is sort of got skin flaps hanging from it. It is in some ways both alive and undead. The creature you saw flying had just bones and was way bigger than that.
Gotcha.
You can think of it as the bone bird, if it helps. Okay. Returning to the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, why not?
Okay.
What a day.
Arman, as you are leaving.
Hi.
Oh, what was that? About time, you say. Sorry, I don't know what you said, Matt. You cut out.
No, I just said what a time.
Ah, okay.
What a time to be
Um,
alive.
Yeah, as you head on out, and will sort of look at strange creatures. Do you think we all heard the same thing?
What did you hear?
Yeah. Great question.
Mostly questions of logic and lots of babbling about balance. But when it all comes down to it, we were told, go and get the helmet or die. Seems like an easy response. There was an aboleth.
That's
in
what we
the
heard.
Underdark. Yeah. Near Baragon.
Come on. Give me money or die. Now that doesn't sound reasonable, correct? You don't have to just automatically believe them.
There is an aboleth in the Underdark. The matron mothers respect it greatly.
We could kill
We
it.
would be white. He sort of takes a moment to look at you. Did you see the big undead dragon and the other hundreds of creatures in there?
Oh,
And do
we
you
might
know
have
the
to
power
level
of a
up a couple
single
times.
illithid?
Oh no! But we could if we get the helmet and use it to disrupt all the mind control in there. They'd all rampage and
Mighty Wall.
freak out and stuff. What?
Freak out. They would rampage and Mighty Wall. Or, and
Not
possibly
if we
the aboleth.
dimensioned all out.
No, you did see a glass dome over the aboleth's lake.
Well, the disruption might take it off.
Could get a helmet and find out.
Is the helmet also not the best defense against them?
It is,
Or
yes.
one of the best defenses against them?
Why do you
Oh,
think
heck
they're
yeah.
asking you to go get it? They don't want that
That's
in the hand of
yeah.
somebody
That's
Because they
else.
why
want
they
knowledge.
Can't send, that's why they can't send one of their own guys, because the helmet
We'll turn
is
them
strong
off.
against
Basically,
their
yeah.
mind control.
It'll just shut the mind control down and be useless.
Perfect. Good to know.
So, look, I'm all
wait a
for going
minute.
into Australia on a suicide mission to save your blue friend, but I'm not fighting
Mm-hmm.
the aboleths. That really is just a simple.
One step
simple
too
way to-
far.
Well, yes, I
We'll do
mean
that
one of them is like a
down the road.
nearly guaranteed chance of death, and one of them is certain death. I'll
How
take the
about
nearly guaranteed
after we
chance.
defeat the Shadow Veil, we come back to them?
A worthy goal. By that time, I'm sure we will have leveled up.
We'll be level 20.
What is this level up you speak
I don't
of?
know. He said it first, and he gestures towards Obi. So, defeating the Shadow Veil, getting rid of the endless power of aboleths, collecting a helmet, stopping the giants from attacking a temple,
I mean,
speaking the Furian Guard, uniting the fronts of the Sogravia. You've got a lot of tasks on your hands, don't you think?
Well,
Boy, do we.
it sounds like we can't truly defeat the Aboleth, like it's stated. It just is reborn.
Oh. Is that what it said? Oh.
I didn't catch that.
I think
I
said
it...
egg born.
Yeah.
Egg-born.
But in the same way that humans give birth to humans, give birth to humans, give birth to humans,
Yeah.
right? That doesn't mean
That's
they
what I was
just
going to
keep
ask
coming back.
Amon.
Well, we know that there's multiple of them.
Yes, there are.
Exactly. Is the one
Its
that your
knowledge
mother
is passed
knows?
on to the egg.
Yes.
So
that is
even
what
if the
they're
older
saying.
one passes,
The next one
the
comes
younger one
along.
grows up with the same knowledge.
You would assume that if they existed before the gods, it's probably unlikely you're going to be able to wipe them out as a party of 5 or 7. for that
No,
matter.
but we could destroy all their underground tunnels.
We'll
and
get
just-
the Gustbusters.
The Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters?
No, the gut busters, the dwarves.
Oh, those ones.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Now
what
this
it's
is a
called.
quest that will get Torgar get his shit together. Okay, well,
Such are the
balance
giants?
coming up.
we have a lot to think about on our way to this giant.
Exactly,
Temple.
yes.
Let's not take a detour, please.
Yeah, this was
To the Cloud Temple.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean right now. I meant in the line, down the
A
line.
man sort of looks at you at Dawn Temple.
Yeah, that one. That
Oh,
one.
temple.
Let's go to that one. I wonder if that demon we saw fly over, I wonder if they were under the control of the Aboleth, or if they were trying to, maybe one of their soldiers has been captured down there or something like that, and they were trying to break through. I wonder if...
Or they're
I'm not saying we
making a
should
deal.
team up with demons, I'm just saying.
I love this.
Something to think about, maybe.
Oh my god, I've just
What
seen
is
Laura's
he-
picture.
Oh,
Okay,
but the...
that's not what I was looking for. The skull is wearing the hat.
I know, I tried so many times and it wouldn't do it.
I'm out of them. It's making me do it per week now.
Oh yeah, they're so stingy with it now.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wait a
Sorry,
minute.
we had a very abstract conversation about AI art, but yes, I also want a picture of a mind flayer with a skull and a yellow hat. I thought it was a really cool image, but it's not happening. Anyway, up the mountain you go.
So-
Tot tot.
Do we think did it sound like they agreed to help us against the Shadow Veil?
They
Or
said
was
that they would
off?
give you something to help you in your quest.
Okay.
But that could be so vague. That could be a healing potion.
It could be.
It could be. They're
You know
all
what I
st-
mean? Like,
They're cheapskates.
I don't. We
We
should
don't
not take
actually
their
plan
word.
on bringing them this helmet, do we?
No.
No, but I was
No.
just
Isn't that
curious how
right, Glacius? Evil Claire.
Glacius is
Well,
already evil
actually.
in the background.
I'm on sort of. Wait. You're thinking of disobeying?
What are they gonna do? Chase us down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they're gonna do? Kill us? They'd have to find
Set a
us first.
Dracolich on us? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
we go
all
get
in
this
favor of
helmet and figure-
obeying.
Except if they
Let's go
come
get
too
the
close,
helmet and figure out from there.
if they
Yeah, let's go
send
get-
someone after us, their helmet will disrupt
If you've got it.
the mind control.
Let's get the helmet first, like Obi said.
Yeah, I don't know how the Furian Guard will take to us asking for their super cool helmet.
It's
Maybe
not
our
God's-
fellow,
on the helmet.
It's not the
maybe
Fury
our
Guard that have got
fellow
it, it's the helmet.
artificer could make duplicates.
Maybe with a few more levels.
What are these levels you people speak of?
Guys, so a lot of things getting missed. Sorry, Jay, you said?
It's the giants that have it.
Yes.
The helmet, not the Faerun Guard.
Correct.
Oh, well, even better? Question mark.
We'll get there.
We'll get there when we get.
Momentarily.
I mean, we don't
While-
have an
while we're
easy
traveling.
way of delivering it. So, I mean, Callum, you're great with magic items.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to hand it over if we get it.
But maybe you could like figure it out how it works. Replicate
Yeah,
it.
make a duplicate. We could certainly try.
Okay.
They didn't give us a time limit on this, did they?
Nope.
They sure didn't.
Nah. We can just say we're still working on it when the Dracolich shows up.
This wasn't part of your deal.
We're on the other side of the
That's
country,
exactly
out of
what
the
we said.
mountains.
Okay.
You said get the helmet, you didn't say when.
Who's you? Sorry, are you
You.
talking to
He's
someone right
asking
now?
you.
I didn't give a time limit, no.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they didn't say when.
No.
It's probably because to them there is no concept of time.
They don't care.
That's fairly accurate.
Yes.
Can I see the giant book?
Absolutely. Which one? I have two. I'll give you both.
The
The
really
one,
big
the one with the language. The one to learn the language.
Yeah, is this a book of giants or a giant book?
Well,
It's giant.
Both.
I'm gonna just
Okay.
be like reading through the book as on the rest of the journey.
Is that the book on Giant Speak or
Ooh.
Yeah,
giants.
like the one about the language.
Okay, so Giant
Love
Speak.
it. Giants are so
Pretty.
cool.
Yes, everybody else has already seen it. Josh has just opened it for the first time.
I don't care to learn languages.
Okay. Yep. And there's a book on giant culture as well. As you head on up the mountain, following the little obelisks with their green markings, you do see at certain points in the road, sort of roughly every 10 miles or so, 3 wooden crosses, about 7 foot in height, at each sort of every 10 miles.
Are they
Is there
marking
anything-
graves?
No, they... Give me a intelligence check.
Oh yes, the 8 intelligent paladin.
I'll do it.
I'd love to.
There's nothing
That's-
written on them?
An 8.
No, they are
That's
just
beautiful.
wooden crosses. Very tall, about 7 foot tall.
Well, you did better than Callum. 7.
Well, you have seen something like this before. When the Furin Guard want to make a statement, they tend to crucify people.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Cool.
Why are we not
They're like-
destroying this
literally.
faction?
They're like the Caesar's Legion.
Sure.
They sure
There
are.
are no bodies hanging from these crosses right now.
Oh, that's
look-
alright
But
then.
if you look closer, you
Yeah,
do
it's
see
okay.
the odd mark of nails that were hammered in at some point.
Ooh.
Oh
And a couple of
god.
bloods.
We're
that's
getting close to the
awful.
temple.
Sorry, Jay, when you
Sometimes
click,
you
it
gotta
sounds
make a
like
point.
you've thrown your computer at us.
I think it's
like the
I
click
think it's
of
time to
doom.
reform this this faction.
Okay. You carry on up the hillside, and you see ahead of you a castle. Up at the top of a long,
castle?
winding path.
Wait, I have a question real quick.
Mhm.
Did
Is
we
the question,
determine
is
that
this
the
Hogwarts?
Did we determine that the Sorrowsworn came from the Aboleth or from the demon?
From the Aboleth area.
Huh.
The demon came
Okay.
from the Aboleth area too.
I know, what was he doing with them? Just having a meeting?
You didn't ask.
Why didn't we ask about the demon?
We were distracted by the yellow knitted hats.
Yeah.
I will tell you the demon
What the
wasn't
heck?
wearing a yellow knitted hat when you saw him.
Oh no. Okay. We'll put
We
that
kind
on
of
the
forgot
list.
about him.
So
I
you
just
see a
remembered.
castle sort of almost cloven into the mountain itself, built into the rock. It stands vast and tall, and standing sort of around the outside, quite far down the mountain, you see giants throwing rocks.
What kind of giants?
Yeah, you see 2 frost giants,
Nice.
at least 5 hill giants,
Nice.
a singular cloud giant.
Yes.
Any
love
Cyclops?
Is throwing rocks at us?
No. They're standing sort of. So if you imagine, you're sort of here on this little path here, this little road down here. In fact, you know what? Who do we like? Let's get a. Oh, Charlotte's not who I'm looking for. Let's get a total.
Sullivan's already there.
Sullivan's there. Great. Okay. So you're kind of here, and on the sides of the mountain, sort of like here, and here, sort of down below, you see giants throwing rocks up at the walls. They don't look to be trying very hard, and they seem to be chatting casually between them. Some of them laughing.
You're just here, like, relieving stress. Yeah. You're just hanging out.
It does seem like a bit of a game to them. They are making no attempt to throw things at the path, at the walled path that leads up. They're only throwing at, like, the sides of the mountain.
Well, let's keep walking, I guess.
So funny.
Okay.
Are giants, like, innately evil? Do we know that?
No. They're very intelligent.
They're cool.
They tend to be neutral. They tend to be quite chaotic in nature. They do what they wish most of the time, but they're not traditionally evil in nature, unless they are being corralled by a greater power that is evil. As you head along the path, you get about halfway along, and a man is riding down, not a man, a man is riding down towards you. And he sort of shouts out, hello, greetings. Greetings.
Hello.
What brings you here?
Just
gesture
point to the
towards the
giants.
giants.
You've come to leave us
You
about...
heard you're having a giant problem.
This is the man
Oh my
who was...
goodness.
Trust me, when you look for knights in shining armor, they all look like this. And he's sort of... you've come to relieve us of our minor problem, have you? Well, that's good. Who sent you?
I think Sullivan's
The
buying
Furion
out.
Guard.
You can't have
It was a
two
long time
marriages.
ago.
Can't I?
We sent you. I moment. Did somebody specific send you from the Furion Guard? A specific member of the Furion Guard send you?
Sure. Kane.
Master Kane. Fantastic.
Is the name I
come
have
in.
for the person who
cap-
told us about
The captain
this.
will want to see you, I'm sure.
Okay.
And he will begin to lead you up the path.
Where are you headed?
Up the castle. He looks at you like you're really confused.
What?
Well, he's come
Oh,
to
did
greet
you already
you.
say?
He's
Oh, I thought
literally
you were
there,
riding
just say hello
off
to
somewhere.
you. No, he's
sorry, I
leading
thought he
you
was
to the
riding off
castle.
somewhere.
No, he's leading
my
you to the
bad, my
castle.
bad.
You're like, where are you going? And I was just like,
Sorry.
the way you are.
I guess I missed that.
Sorry. Okay, so yeah, he leads you up and he goes,
distracted by his beauty.
don't mind the giants, they don't throw rocks at the path. I don't know why. But the captain will see you shortly. And brings you up to a huge portcullis that very slowly sort of... And it doesn't go very far up. It goes sort of 10 or 15 feet up and that's it. It could go up to 60 feet up, but it only raises 10 feet and it waits. And the second the last one of you is through, it just drops with a crash. You see that every wall is manned with archers, casters. Everybody looks sort of paladin-esque or cleric-esque. And standing in the courtyard yelling at people is a woman. Put that sword down! What do you think you're doing? If you don't know how to swing it, don't even try. And she looks over to somebody else and... I thought I had you sweeping in the quartermaster's room. Why are you out here? No one said you could have a break. Get back to work. Oh. She looks over and... What is it, Errol? And then when the captain said, I've brought guests. And she, okay. You can leave. And she looks over to you all. Welcome to the Cloud. Welcome to the Dawn Temple. You must have travelled a long way. I don't recognise any of you. Should I recognise any of you? I'm really sorry if I should recognise some of you.
Can I have 3 marriages?
No. Should I recognise any of you?
I don't believe so.
Oh, come on in out the cold. Come on somewhere warm. Don't mind the knocking on the door. And she gestures towards a boulder that's just crashed into a wall sort of near her. She leads you into the main Great Hall, which is vast. You reckon they could get about 2,000 people in this Great Hall. It is huge.
Wow.
And then, once she leads you through here, she takes you to what appears to be a sort of office of sorts. It's quite large. She's got a large sort of stone slab desk upon which is a piece of wood, like a long flat board of wood. There's paperwork stacked up all over the place. And she sort of sits on the edge of the table and puts one leg up the side. She pushes a bit of paperwork over. She gestures for you to take a seat anywhere you like. There's plenty of chairs around the room. And then she sort of gestures as if to warn you that she's about to shout. And then at the top of her lungs, she just sort of, Alkan! This young man comes scurrying in, and his armor looks a bit dishevelled. It's sort of slightly askew. It's slightly round the corner, his breastplate. He's got a helm on, but it's slightly down over his eyes. His sword is strapped really badly and is poking sort of out in front of him as he walks. And she sort of just looks at him. What are we going to do with you? Squire, lose the armor. You look ridiculous. Our guests would very much like some tea, if you can arrange it, please. Hot drinks all, I think. It's quite cold out there. Have you eaten?
No.
And some plates from the officer's mess. Here. And she hands a little, sort of almost like a badge to him, and so that he can show it. Get 9 plates from the officer's mess, please. Get something for yourself while you're at it, and please lose that arm. Did you strap that sword on with your nose? She sort of looks at it in state. And she just turns back to you and destined for failure.
Could I jump up from my chair and go over to him and sort out his armor so that it's actually worn correctly?
Oh, thank you.
As I'm doing it, I'm gonna.
He sort of looks a bit hesitantly at her, like that you shouldn't be interrupting, and she, go ahead. It's a little point, but you might as well.
I'll talk him through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Yeah.
Eventually, you get his armor sword down. He sort of, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Most kind.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's all right. Calm down.
Very well. And then, as he walks out, his helm just sort of slips down over his eyes again. He sort of pushes it back with one hand like this, and begins walking along.
Yeah, I'll turn around. He'll get there eventually.
No,
and
he
take my
won't.
seat again.
But I appreciate your optimism.
Well, if he keeps trying, he will.
Oh, goodness me. They haven't sent more of you types, have they?
What do you mean by you types?
I haven't got the time or space for relentless optimism or fanatical religion.
It's not about fanatical religion or optimism. It's about treating people with decency and respect.
Yeah, you're right. A wonderful ideal.
This is not an ideal.
Until they started filtering in the sons of nobles with no experience whatsoever to serve on the front lines.
How are they meant to get experience?
Not in a place that's being attacked by giants. Like, I don't know, some cozy spot in Jastern or something.
Well, hold on. You say attacked by giants, but you don't seem particularly bothered by them. You refer to a boulder hitting the wall by and knocking on the door.
Well, some of us are getting used to it, but that's not to say that people don't die. Because they do. And he's going to get himself killed, and it'll be my fault.
It'll be your fault if you don't train him correctly instead of berating him every moment he's
Excuse me, who are you, by the way?
My name's Elliot Sullivan of the Dawn Guard, and I'll stand very proudly.
Oh no, Elliot. You stumbled. You showed weakness.
She nods.
It's over.
No, hold on. She's in a nods and... Well met, soldier. You're right. He should be trained properly, and he should be treated decently, but... My frustration is shining through. We have talked him through a procedure every day. I have done my best with the boy, but he doesn't want to be here. And that is truly the thing that is holding him back. But anyway, you didn't come... Go on.
May I be excused?
Excused?
Briefly.
For what? To what?
I'd like to go speak to him.
He'll be back shortly with the tea. You can speak to him then.
I would rather speak to him privately.
Yeah, you can speak to him privately when he comes back with the tea. By the time I've directed you to the officer's mess and told you how to get in there and given you a token to get in there, he'll be halfway back. Just give us a moment. He'll return. But I'm sure you came from more... Well, I mean, it doesn't make any logical sense for you to go.
I'm just joking.
It makes absolutely no logical sense for you to go right now. He sort of looks at you, but you didn't come all this way to tell me how to train a single soldier.
Correct.
What brings you here?
We were sent by
Kane.
insert name that Callum said a
Kane.
moment ago.
Uh,
Yeah, that person.
Kane. Kane.
To help with your giant problem.
Ah! You must be the intermediaries, is that right?
We're known as the Shadowhunters.
Shadowhunters. Sid poses.
Yeah.
She looks at you for a moment and... Shadowhunters. Right, but you're going to act as intermediaries, correct?
Intermediate.
Um,
What would you like us to do exactly?
what exactly is your giant problem?
Take a look out that window just there. They're throwing boulders at us.
By
and,
intermediaries, that doesn't imply, you know,
Go and speak to
fighting.
them.
you want us to kill them.
No.
Oh.
They were-
You
Why
haven't
have you-
spoken to them?
No, far too many people would be lost trying to attack them on the mountains. It's their terrain.
And
No,
you've
we need-
not spoken to them?
None of us speak giant. You're the
I mean,
intermediaries,
most of us
right?
don't.
Well,
What do you mean you
Only
don't?
one of us
Probably-
speaks. Only one of us speaks giant.
Kane
Not
said he
Planet
would send
Fox.
members of the Magus Arcane to speak with the giants. Is that not you?
oh,
I mean, it is us, but we don't.
God.
Only one of us actually knows giant. I'm trying to learn, but
It
it's,
could
it's
be
too
us.
soon.
By the way, if you're
Give us
pointing
3 days,
towards
Obi
Fox,
will have the
Fox doesn't
language.
speak giant. I don't
Just
But
think
he's a
we-
furball.
Didn't we establish that? Yeah, but didn't we establish that Jay doesn't speak
Yeah.
giant last
Wait.
session?
I don't speak giant.
No.
Oh my
Ah,
goodness.
You've got a
I
book.
thought he did
You've
speak
got a
giant.
book.
Yeah, I've been
Well-
trying to study the book with Callum.
Our biggest problem is that most of our soldiers are not particularly good at doing the whole suing for peace thing, and frankly, Errol has not really been too open to the idea. I think you met Errol out on the reach.
Yes.
He brought you-
oh yes.
Yes,
That
a great soldier,
That's
not
a
such
lie.
yeah, not such a big rock inside the head, if you know what I mean. We need somebody to try and meet with the giants. Not. I have a feeling that most of the giants that are throwing rocks at our temple here are akin to Errol. Not much up here. Instead, you need to find the giants that, and I don't know, have some words with them. Find out what they want.
Was there never any
We should talk to
indication
the
of
cloud
why this
giant.
started?
No. 2 months ago, they surrounded us and they started throwing rocks. In the first attack, we lost 30 men. Good men.
damn.
Did anything happen 2 months ago? Like, did you uncover any hidden giant treasure that you shouldn't have taken?
Giant orbs.
Nothing that we know of. Nothing.
Hmm.
There is one... I hesitate to call it a coincidence. Knight Errol and 3 men returned to the castle the night before the attack.
Oh.
And though all 3 men and himself have given the same account whilst interviewed in separate rooms, and it is not usually the Furin guards want to lie, I cannot but think that something must have happened, that Errol can be a careless man. And he's a man who wears his heart on his sleeve, so to speak.
Could we speak to these people?
Of course. But your primary concern...
What was the story
Sorry, you're not mine to give
they
orders
told
to.
you?
My primary request is that you speak with the giants. Simply that they went out as per usual and their hunt was successful.
Oh wait, I'll show her my pin. By the way.
Oh, well, at least there's one of you I can order
By the
about,
way,
and
me
she
and
winks
Lacey
at
are
you.
in the Fury.
And she,
What were they hunting?
Food. There's some large mountain birds that can be brought
Oh.
down. Usually the general food. It was quite a successful hunt. They brought down 3. But they reported no sign of seeing any giants.
These giant
I
birds,
see.
do the giants eat them as well?
No, sometimes they use them as birds of prey, but these ones did not have the collars that mark those. We believe they had no affiliation with the giants. We've tried waving a
I
white
think-
flag. We've
oh
tried
my
shouting
God.
apologies
You
from
believe?
the rooftops.
I think the first thing we should do is speak to these men.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have them come up.
Thank you.
Carry
Do
on.
the giants have some sort of territory around, or
Yes. We believe that their current king, Jervis is his name, from what we've found out. We don't really have a name for it. It's that mountain there. And she just points out the window and like literally at this mountain right here. That's
and your
that's
men
giant
weren't
land.
there hunting?
No, we don't go near the mountain. It's death to do so. Though, perhaps you might have to hope it's not, if you do intend on solving this problem.
Has that guy come back yet?
Not yet, no.
With the tea?
What's taking him so? He really is incompetent.
He's bumbling around.
And did you have any other questions for him?
Oh.
No.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. They said the giants had that helmet,
Yes,
or...
the giants have it.
Okay.
After about 5 or 6 minutes,
What?
Olkan returns. He's got a tray with 8 cups of tea on it. And then he sort of puts it down and he immediately turns around and holds open the door. And 3 other soldiers come in, each holding 3 trays of food. Places them down. And I go, sorry it took so long. I had to find some help. I couldn't carry 9 plates of food and 8 mugs of tea. I hope that's sufficient. That'll do, Olkan. Thank you very much. This gentleman here would like to speak with you. If you would. He's a member of the Dawn Guard. A right and proper soldier. She nods and gestures for you to head out with Olkan.
Yes, I will head out the room with him.
Okay. And as you're heading out, she sort of looks over and gestures to one of the men. Tomas, could you retrieve the 3 men that were on Knight Errol's watch the night before the giants attacked, and Knight Errol himself, please? And Tomas will nod, and they'll head off. And after about 5 or 6 minutes, I will come to Sullivan shortly. After about 5 or 6 minutes, the 4 men come up. And Knight Errol looks slightly affronted and slightly offended, really, at being called in. A bit annoyed. But we'll follow Sullivan first. Sullivan, as you head out with Olkan, what are you doing?
So I'd like to just find a room that no one else is in or something and sit down with him.
If you mention this, he will lead you to his own dormitory.
Oh, perfect.
He's got
I'll sit down with him.
He's got a room that to you looks a bit like an officer's state as opposed to a standard soldier's room. It's more than you would have had if you were at barracks. It's very well
I'm assuming
appointed.
it's the noble in him that's got him this.
He sort of
but
turns to you and
I'll
pulls his
sit-
helmet up a little bit. And, what can I do for you? It's not bad news, is it? Is my father okay?
I'm just gonna and remove his helmet because
Oh,
it
and
won't
he
bring
immediately
even
starts
me.
he immediately starts sort of like making sure his hair is a little sorted out. It's a little sweaty from under the helm, and he sort of looks at you.
Okay.
It's not bad news, is it? Is my father okay?
No. Your I bring no news of your family. I will gesture for him to take a seat.
He sort of immediately plops down on it. You notice that as he sits down, his breastplate is sort of slightly to the side. His sword is hanging awkwardly. He said everything that you fixed is unfixed.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how that happened, but okay. I will sit down opposite him. Would you send here by choice?
You might say that, though it was my father's choice, not mine. What does it show? I am trying, you know. I am trying.
Sorry. So the answer to that question was no.
It was
by
his father's choice, not his choice. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to be a soldier?
I wouldn't mind.
You can be honest.
I wouldn't mind if I was any good at it.
Well, you would need to be trained.
I think that that's not meant to take as long as it has done.
What do you want to do?
I like to write.
Okay, that's great. We need more writers in this world.
No, my father won't
apparently.
accept that.
Why not?
Because I won't inherit if I don't show myself to be a good and proper lad, as he so puts it.
Does that matter to you to inherit his
Of course.
fortune, lands?
It's not about the fortune so much as it is the people. My father is a commander of many and a leader of many, and there are many in the household that I would like to do my best for if I was to inherit. My mother says I have a very good head for business. We would do well if I was to do the business. But this, the soldiering, I'm rubbish at it. Rubbish.
What is your family's business?
We've got many separate investments. We've got a steel mine and blacksmiths.
Go slow. You don't need to rush.
We've got 3 different blacksmiths. We've got an affiliation with the dwarves as well. And we have recently been getting involved in the production of artifice and artifice goods, so magical goods to everyone. And we've got 2 alchemists, one in Justern and one in Calfan. We have some properties that we rent out. My father's got a hand in some of the Dawn Guard armoring. We do have a lawyer.
What's your
in the
last
family.
name?
Ah, shit. It's not his last name. He's not called shit. I need the card farm map to tell you.
The noble shit family.
He is an Embercrest.
So that's what that tag
would
is in the
immediately-
back of my
name.
armor.
You would immediately know that they are one of the foremost noble houses in the entirety of Sogravia. In fact, a couple of your superior officers are Embercrests.
Of course they are. Your mother said that you'd be good in these businesses. You just said, right?
I've got a head for numbers, yes.
And have you noticed that not one of these businesses require you to have soldiering experience?
My father says that the people and my family won't respect a soft boy and said I must become a proper man.
What do they mean by soft boy?
He says it's everything. The way I speak, my bearing, my mother says it's just a confidence issue.
Okay.
But
how old are you?
28.
Jesus Christ.
Seeing your face.
He is a little old to be a soft boy.
I know. I was sent here as a last resort. You're muted. Why did he say that? Sorry, my voice.
He said that in character.
Forgive me.
Wow.
If you were to be trained correctly, would you put your all into it?
I've been putting my all into it, and I've been trained by many soldiers. Some of them very well. As I said, this is a last resort.
Sorry, what race is he?
He's a human.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. So he's really got not much time in the world.
I've been training for 10 years.
Oh boy.
You hear that from the other room.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to be listening.
Yeah.
Cal's had his ear pressed against the wall this whole time.
Yeah, with the
he will, in fact, tell you he has served under Anvar, who, if you remember, is the Shining Armor Man at Van Hania. He served under Gankis, or rather Gankis's subordinates, as one of the king's men, king's soldiers, and he has also now been sent to this outpost because someone's got to whip his ass into shape.
How about I make you a deal?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, can you imagine Sullivan turns into an archdevil?
A twist.
How about I take you under my wing? You'll travel with me. I will train you as a soldier and as a knight. In return, when we get to your homeland, I will speak to your family about you becoming a writer.
I don't think you've got that kind of influence. And my father wouldn't accept somebody training me if they weren't of noble blood. I know that's stupid. Many men of noble blood are far more capable than those of noble blood, but it's my father's prejudice, not mine.
You let me worry about that.
I don't think that's how it works.
If this was a possibility, would you do it?
Guess it might work.
Very well. I will stand up. I'll
But you'll have
put my
to.
hand down.
You'll have to have Captain Senior contact my father first. Otherwise,
Why?
I'm not officially released.
That's fine. I will stand up and gesture with my hand for him to shake.
He does. He's got a very limp grip.
Yeah, I was just gonna say probably a big pansy.
Oh.
Very well. I will spin on my heel and go back to the dining room. Is
No,
where
the
everyone
office. The
was?
office.
Oh, the office, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back to the
And when you
office.
do so, you shall see 4 men, Knight Errol and his 3 compatriots, and they are telling of a hunting trip. It was very boring and very simple. They went out, it took them 4 hours, they shot down 3 large birds, which is an unusually good hunting trip. None of them had any markings of them, of the giants, none of them had any strange colours. They brought the giant birds home, and that was that.
As they're telling the story, does anyone have detect thoughts? So that they could track this story in their heads to see if they're telling the truth.
If you do so.
God, we usually do, huh?
It's several,
But-
that's it. But yeah, if you do so, you will find that they appear. I mean, to all intents and purposes, they appear to be telling the truth. Not to mention,
Oh,
they told these
okay.
stories, all 4 of them, separately in different rooms at first, under a zone of truth, and they all passed with the same story.
wow.
Yeah, but you can be vague with Zone of Truth.
There's not much to be vague about. They went out, they hunted 4 birds, and they came back. Upon
very
being
well.
asked, did they do anything else? They all said no. Also, you weren't there for that bit. But anyway, when you come in, Celia is sort of looking at you, and that's about it.
Wow.
I don't know, maybe the
sure
birds
there's
are precious.
nothing at all that you've noticed, smelled, heard.
Errol sort of looks at you and, you think I sniffed out a giant invasion?
Anything out of the usual.
No. Told you. For goodness sake, what is this, an inquisition? It's 2 months in. We should be out there fighting. Instead of just letting them rain bolts upon us and slowly dying one by one.
He seemed to be telling the truth
Yeah.
about nothing
Yeah,
else.
100%.
Okay.
And he sort of looks at Captain Celia. So what's this? The new investigation team told you we need soldiers
Yes.
and we need to fight. She's just... Knight Herald, that's not your place. You may leave. Unless these wonderful guests of ours have any other questions for you.
I actually do have a question. That's not related to this.
Knight Herald sort of rolls his eyes and looks at you.
How do you guys get up here? Do you go through the crevice?
Madge, you've got confused. The crevice was like a completely different detour. You came back from it and then you walked all the way up this path. No crevice.
So we didn't have reason to go to the crevice?
No, you went there because the Sorrow Sworn were affected by some strange magic and you thought, let's go check that out. You can blame Sullivan if you're looking for somebody specific to blame.
I thought it was just in the way.
Hey, I
They
adore that
pass the
people
amulet
agree with
every
me.
day. I agreed, we should have followed it.
Yeah, under their helmets, under every one of their helmets is a yellow knitted hat.
Oh my god, I knew it.
I don't think either the captain nor the knight have a helmet on right now.
Yeah, ignore me asking that question.
No problem, I will do just that. Can I leave?
Go ahead.
Well, let's at least hope you're useful in the fight if everything goes to shit. Alright, time to go do some real soldiering.
He's fake.
Why is everyone so rude to us?
He's not being rude to you, he's directly being rude to Captain Celia. He seems very
right.
angry and annoyed at her. And as he leaves, she sort of looks over to Sullivan and... I don't suppose you want to reform that one instead, do you?
No. Speaking of the young knight,
yes.
with your permission, would like to take him under my wing.
No.
Why?
Because his father's paid a large bursary for me to train him, because he has a position at this this outpost, which I currently don't have a replacement for, because I am determined that by the end of this year the boy would at least be able to strap on a sword, because as far as I know, some of the most renowned knights in the entire land haven't been able to train him, and I see no reason why you would be any different, and because I promised his father I would train him.
Great, let's go through those points, shall we, one by one?
How about we don't, Sullivan?
No. No.
Would you care to discuss this
money-
between yourselves? And she sort of sits back a little bit.
The money that you're getting from his father you can keep. I don't want to be paid to train him.
If I've been
Second
paid
of
to
all,
we will stop right there. If I've been paid to do a job, I'll do it.
Except you haven't, and you've complained multiple times that he is useless. So what is the point of having him here
Excuse
or
me.
replacing him if he doesn't do anything?
Excuse me, young man. I had no
You're
point of said
excused.
he's useless. I have only said that I do not think... Shut up. James makes mistakes. She doesn't. Okay. He isn't. He is useless. But she says, I have at no point said that he is useless, merely that he won't make it as the soldier his father wants him to be. And I think that after all the years I've had of training various soldiers, many of whom were struggling, I would know personally. Secondly, I said I'll do a job, and I will do it, and I will do it to the best of my ability, and I do believe myself far more capable than you in this situation. Second point.
Oh my god, my cat's standing all over my desk. Except you haven't. You admitted when we first got here that you weren't doing everything you could to train him, that it was a lost cause.
She didn't say that. She did say she didn't think he would make it, but she didn't say that she wasn't doing everything she could.
Okay, well, fine, what?
Any other points?
Yeah, I want Just give him to me.
Sullivan, what did you... Do you mean he's gonna come with us?
Yes.
You've seen what kind of things we fight, right?
Yes.
Just like earlier today?
Yes. Yes.
Just looking at this guy, how many hit points does it look like he has?
Like one.
Hey,
Sullivan.
I have faith
He's gonna
in
die
him.
out there.
I have
And
faith
Callum
in
does
him.
say that in front of everyone.
I have
The
faith
HP
in
of a
him.
wet blanket.
I think Nye has more HP. He has double his HP.
Captain Celia looks at you and, I appreciate your willing. That being said, I will neither send the boy to die at your side, nor will I let him out of my sight.
He won't
He has
die.
a role to serve. No, you're right, he won't, because he's going to be staying here. I'm sorry if that
to the
disappoints you.
Giants.
You were going to go and speak to the Giants?
That's why we came here, right?
Yeah.
Don't know how we
I
plan
mean,
to
how's
speak
that
to the
book
giants.
coming, Obi? Obi's the one who's learning
I
it.
learned some words. Hello, Frig. That means hello, friend.
Ah, that sounds helpful.
That sounds like a good start. Though I
Okay,
hope you've got a
Obi
few
and
more
brothers.
words to bargain our cause.
I don't.
I'm sure you'll get there. Look, Kane's orders are Kane's orders, but I've sent 2 soldiers there already. To
Wait,
Giant territory. Because I didn't know what else to do. They were silver-tongued in some ways, and they had a scroll with them to allow them to converse for a minute.
oh.
They haven't returned. I'm sure that your duties are pressing and important, but
How long ago was this?
soldiers
left?
under 2 weeks. Soldiers under my
Oh,
command
shit.
are my priority. If you
Did
are
you
able
say
to
they were
locate them,
silver-tongued?
not literally. She means that they were the more charismatic of her knights.
Was their name Dax?
No, but no. She'll sort of look. Soldiers under my command are my first priority, and I appreciate it's not your role, but if you can find any news or information about them, I would really appreciate it.
What were their names?
Loris and...
Oh, we know who her favorite is.
No, I could just remember one of them, and I couldn't remember
She
the other
doesn't
one.
know who that other guy was.
No, I had to look it up. I couldn't remember. I remembered Loris because it's a football related thing, whereas I couldn't remember. So like,
Okay.
I know that we may have had a disagreement. She looks towards Sullivan and
Oh, he has like the most pissed off face. He's like glaring at her.
and you don't all know me that well, but while you're here, you're under my protection. Rooms will be found for you if you need. 3 meals a day, same as everyone else. If you wish to partake in the training out in the courtyard, you may. If you don't, that's absolutely fine. There's winter gear down in the quartermasters. I will write you up a requisition for any winter gear that you might need, any climbing gear that you might need, and we'll have you given at least some official token of the Furian Guard, those of you who don't have it. So you may barter on our accord should you wish to use our name. Is there anything else that you anticipate you might need?
Nope.
If you do have any troubles, say what you like about the boy. He's an incredibly good administrator. So please feel free to ask Olkan if you have any questions or queries. He's well versed in what goes on here.
Perfect.
Olkan, if you...
Oh wait, I do have one quick question.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Do you have an idea of how long it should have taken your soldiers to get to the Giant's
4 days.
Lair? Okay. Yeah. Alright.
4 days to the foot of Giant Mountain. Perhaps another 3 days to get up. So 2 weeks is... You know,
It's a little long.
It's about time that they should be returning, but our scouts have seen no sign of them since they reached the foot of the Giant Mountain.
Okay. Well, we will do what we can to find them.
I appreciate it. And she salutes you. Thank you for your time. But that is where we're going to end. Before we get any further or deeper into anything there. And we shall come to the timeless tradition of MVPs.
Perfect.
And I shall start with Jay.
So they're like sharks.
That is at
Guys,
the absolute top of my list of MVPs.
I'm gonna post you a link. Listen, sharks existed before trees, okay? I'm gonna post you a little link. So think about that.
It was just so out of the blue. They came before the gods. Ooh, like sharks!
I just learned this shark fact recently, and I've been excited about it. Yeah. Who next?
Mind blown.
Yeah, think about that.
Fair enough. Josh.
Yeah, that was very funny. The whole the whole thing whilst we were there was so funny and so confusing. Like just the roundabout conversations we were having, and was great. My MVP, probably the artwork of the Lithid with the yellow knitted hat on was pretty incredible. And just FYI, I will be kidnapping that soldier, so I think you should prepare for that.
I'm excited for that.
I'm not. Jamal.
So I got two, if that's okay.
Pick one.
First one's just a little one.
Okay. Go on.
The ability every single time whenever you use dash on a creature to absolutely fuck its entire day up.
Yep.
That is the most satisfying, ridiculous thing. It ends up happening more times than I could believe.
Yeah, I like a circumstantial but powerful ability. I think it's cool. And the other one?
The other one is the circular logic of the Aboleth and the ability in part, and the multiple efforts from everyone to just poke holes in their logic.
Yeah, I really don't think it's as stupid as you guys are making out. Like, striving towards perfection while not being able to achieve it is perfectly, like, it's a perfectly good goal. Striving to attain balance whilst knowing that perfect balance won't be found is still a perfectly adequate goal.
No, it's
It's
also just decided that
unobtainable.
their own efforts towards what they claim is balance is also creating imbalance in a different
Is it?
way, which is just like, you know, it's
Okay.
circular logic, you know, it's...
We'll see.
mean,
Michaela.
Callum gets it. I have a few, but I mean, I loved the defiant Obi to the Aboleth, even though it's such a scary freaking enemy. And he said, Obi's line, "Do you know what the Sovereignty did? They ruined the festival," which is such seriousness. So yeah, he was serious about enemy number one. But also, Callum coming into his own in battle finally. That feat is really kicking ass.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
good. It was
and
definitely good.
haste combo, loving it.
Laura.
I've got back at the beginning, where they're talking about Ashton's memories, and Elliot just goes, "Zavril, can you do something to help her?" "No." "You didn't even look!"
Literally. Didn't even give it a second thought.
Yep, I like
I
that.
don't know what I've got, what I can
and
do.
and my other favorite was, "We'll get the Ghostbusters." What?
Yeah, who are you gonna call?
never-
Ghostbusters!
I never said that.
No, Matt,
I might have
Matt,
sounded
watch the
like
video
that.
back. You definitely said the Ghostbusters. You might have
sounded
meant
like
it, but you
Ghostbusters, yeah.
definitely said Ghostbusters. Speaking of which, Matt, your MVP.
I gotta give it to talking to the Aboleth and learning about the history of it, how it was like here before everything. So I really like and enjoy lore like that, like world lore, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing the Sovereignty. It's a difficult one because obviously they're all knowing, all wise creatures that can speak into your mind or whatever. But I'm not. I'm not infallible. I can't remember every bit of lore that's around. There can be slight inconsistencies in my speech, of course. So it's an interesting challenge as the DM to play something
I
so
like
sort of.
that. I liked how you took what Josh was saying in real life and basically made it like the Aboleth can hear your thoughts. Because I like doing that kind of thing too. Like when my players are in a telepathic enemy, I'm like, I can hear all your table talk.
Yeah, I like that. It was really fun. I did really enjoy the little chat about Ashran's past. And sort of like, I really am enjoying using Arman as a tool to get the party to talk to the party about things that they find interesting. So I'm really enjoying that side of things. But I also loved Matt's, I can polymorph you into the Ashran of 15 years ago.
Yes!
What is that?
It works
What
like
is
that.
But there were two bits of roleplay I really enjoyed at the end. I really enjoyed your sort of discussion, Sullivan, with Olkan as to sort of like trying to get him to brush up a little bit and be a bit better and better himself. And then I didn't enjoy you trying to tell Lady Celia that you're taking him and that's that. A little bit of balance in the works. But today's a combat MVP because Callum just stomped. And I loved that. Replenish that card which you had. That being said,
thank you.
minor shout out to Jay for They're in the Sky. That's it.
The gravity was so
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to end. If you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
Bye.
we shall see you soon.